67. Hello, hello. Hello, everyone. G'day, g'day. Welcome in. Happy Saturday? Saturday, isn't it, right? It is Saturday. I'm not wrong in that regard, right? I'm pretty sure it's Saturday. I lose track of the days these days, guys. Losing track of the days. Welcome in, everyone. Hope you're all good. Hope you're all well. So you getting first. Congratulations. Welcome in to you. Let's give you some points. Let's give you some points. Why not? 161, isn't it? A cheeky 1,000 for you. Take that, my friend. But yes, hello, hello. Mustard's here as well. G'day, Mustard. I can promise you, I'm adjusting my posture right now. In fact, if you'd like to see it. There you go. Oh, wait. That's the coin, because I do have it today. Yeah, I do have my Captain Cook today. You'll have to see it. I always got it on me. Never in doubt. Never in doubt, my friend. Hello to you. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Shattered as well. G'day, g'day. Welcome in. Rossi's in the chat. Oi, oi. What's Gucci with you? Hope you're being good. Hope you're being well. Hope everyone's being well, of course. Hello to you, Tisco. Hello, hello, Adversarius. Crimson as well. Hello to you. And good day to Finger. Finger, a.k.a. Morale. Hello, hello. It's good to see you over here. Syndication, good day to you. Welcome. Yes, we're back. It's I don't know, the last time we streamed, it would be 3 or 4 days ago. It's been a while. It's been a while. I've been, obviously, I get busy. I get tired. I do shit. We were going to last night, but it was, I was literally so dead. I was in sleep debt. Akari was in sleep debt. We were like, we woke up to the alarm. We're like, nah, we cannot do this tonight. We are so knackered. But hey, we're here tonight and we got a decent big stream ahead of us. We've got a load of stuff to do today, in fact. We have literally everything apart from Archon Hunt. Because we did Archon Hunt earlier in the week. We have Sortie. We have Elite Temporal Archimedia, Elite Deep Archimedia, Netracell, Descendia, Still Path Descendia. God, we got a lot of stuff to do tonight, so we're going to keep busy today. I think we're going to keep pretty damn busy. But I hope you're all well and good. It's good to see everybody in the chat. What have you guys been up to in the past few days? Hope you've been busy. I had a busy day, actually, today. We had a pretty decently busy day. I was actually out all day. Went and did some golf in the rain because it's been pissing down today. And it's apparently going to be pissing down for the rest of the week. Lots and lots of rain. But no, we went and did some golf today. In fact, it was indoor golf. It wasn't like outdoor golf. It wasn't walking around golf. I do like me golf. I haven't been for a while. But no, we had an indoor range, like an indoor driving range, indoor simulator game sort of thing that was going on that day. So I went and took my old man, the old folk, and my brother. We went and did some golfing. Guess who won? I'll give you one hint. By 9 strokes, might add as well. Won by 9. I didn't do great. I think I went what? I did 60 in 12 holes, which was, I want to say, probably like 8 over par, maybe a bit more, maybe, I don't know, 8 or 9 over par. It was quite a bit, you know. However, they both went for 69. Not like that, but they both scored 69. So yeah, we won by 9 strokes, which is pretty good. But that was a good day. And then we played some 8-ball, played some darts, played some pinball. It's been a good day. By all means, it's been a good bloody day. And I'm pretty happy about it. So we're all done there. Now we're chilling. Now we're vibing. And we're trying to set up some new stuff today. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the TikTok stream should be live. I've been toying around with this for a while. I think we've got it working today. I don't know for sure, 100%. I hope it is. In any case, would someone be able to go on our profile and let me know if it's working? Please. Tink, hello, hello. Welcome in with the raid. Early on, you'll love to see it. Hello, hello. How are you today? It's good to see you, Tink. And Tizzy, hello. You got a question? Ask away, my friend. Ask away. Welcome in to you. And Aussie, g'day. G'day to you as well. Welcome. Yeah, what was your stream? What'd you get up to today, Tink? G'day, Silk Ducks Ninja. Hello, hello, hello. Always a pleasure seeing you guys. Please go and give Tink some love. She's a very good friend of ours in the WARFRAME community. Also, fellow Aussie. You know we love our fellow Aussies, right? All our fellow Aussies. How bloody good. Welcome in, Meow. Hello, hello to you. Ta-da. Yeah, love to see it. And a resub as well from Aussie Yoshi. Bloody hell. Thank you so much. 17 months. Thank you so much for 17 months, my friend. I appreciate that. It's good to see you. Yeah, what was your stream today? What are you getting up to? Been of I'm guessing your weeklies, because usually when you come in on a weekend, you've done your weeklies, like I'm about to. So I'm guessing you did a bit of that. Did some weapon leveling and hit MR27, so I did my mastery for that. Then we did ETA and EDA. Very nice. Congratulations. I hope you got some good drops. Some very, very good drops. We're about to do our weeklies as well. We literally just launched in. We've done our Icon Hunt, but haven't done anything else, so we've got a lot of stuff today. But it is a good time to do it. I mean, isn't it double X affinity? Yeah, 2 days of community affinity boost. So beautiful. We love to see that. How good. Good time to get your level up. You're going to go for MR30? Let me talk to Akari. Make sure we join the same lobby as well. You think you're stuck? You finished all the quests, got about 3 syndicates to rank 5. You got helmet, you've got a really good build, and you're MR10. You don't know what to do now. You're farming credits in 1999. Okay, so the next quest that you'll need to do after Warframe 1999 is called... Well, you would have done the Hex quest, right? Which is the 1999 quest. The next one from there is called the Old Peace. And the way you get access to the Old Peace is... Well, it should be after you've done the Hex Finale quest. So once you've completed the Hex Finale... Which I think you need to get the Hex to rank 5 to complete that quest, if I'm not mistaken. I think so. So yeah, once you've done the Hex Finale quest by getting your Cavia to rank 5, you should be able to unlock the Old Peace quest. I think it has to be rank 5. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. But I'm pretty sure once you get that, you can do the Old Peace. Which is the next quest that you can do there, basically. Haven't been here for a while. Love it. I love to hear it, mate. Thank you. Thank you for being here, Crimson, and thank you for coming back and saying good day and hanging out with us. I appreciate it. And you had 2 weapons that needed 1 piece to go. Ran 3 rallies and hit what you're aiming for. Beautiful. 2 golds in a row. Was it full odds gold as well? You'd love to see that. How good. Good luck. That's what we call streamer luck here, Tink. That's what we call streamer luck. Very cool. I don't know what I'm going to do. I've got all my weapons leveled up. Okay, hear me out. I've done everything. Like, I've got maybe like 2 or 3 weapons that need to go. Maybe a few more than that. I've finished all my kick guns. I've finished my arc guns, Zors, all of that. The only thing I haven't done to get to LR6 is Steel Path. I still only done like 60% of Steel Path, so I need to do that to get myself there, which Affinity is not going to help me with, unfortunately, but it is what it is. But no, that's very, very good to hear. I'm glad to hear you had hopefully you had a good stream, of course. It sounds like you had a wonderful stream. Yes, please. Everyone give some love to Tink. She's a great friend of ours. I think we shouted her out earlier, but please go and check her out. Check on her channel and chuck her a cheeky follow if you haven't done already. I'm glad to hear. Yeah, I figured you were Meow as well on there, saw you. I thought that was okay. So it did come up and like, I can't see the pictures, but I can see the names, and you had a mod next to your name. So I'm like, okay, well, I think it's one of you guys. It's one of you mods. Clearly, it's got to be one of you. So there we go. But yeah, Tizzy, try and see if you can get access to the Old Peace quest, because that's the next one that you have down the line. Basically, once you have the Old Peace completed, you're basically up to date in terms of the quest line until later on this year when the new quest is going to come up. Basically. Oh, and the Tink with the resub as well. Heck yeah! Thank you for 4 months of your Prime too. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, love to see it. Give some love to Tink, guys. Give some love to Tink and Ozzy, of course, as well. He dropped a sub in there just before. 17 months. Thank you so much. And it's always a pleasure having you here, Tink. Always a pleasure. You made a new build, it's broken. You want to see? Yeah, you can link it here if you want, Crimson. Link it here. We'll have a look at it, mate. And also, Kanky D, hello. Welcome into you. Hope you're well. Now, what a banging start to the stream. You'd love to see that. Let's start a giveaway, because we haven't done a giveaway for a while. Let's do the standard catalyst reactor. Why not? To get your bet, actually no, get your joining in, guys. Exclamation mark join, type that in if you'd like to get in for that. And we'll do a prediction as well over on ETV. What are we going to get from the sortie today? You got 10 minutes to get your predictions, then we get a common, or are we going to get an uncommon? Join in, put your bets in, and good luck everybody to that one. Some of the added names, welcome into you. Hello. It's good to see you. Welcome. Oh, I'm 300 bits as well. You don't do that. You don't have to drop any bits. You don't. I appreciate it a lot, though. Thank you. I don't know if the alert came through for that or not, but regardless, I do see you there. I do see you dropping that, so thank you. Wait, did I have my bits turned off for some reason? I think I have my bit alerts turned off. I'm very sorry if that's the case, but I do see it in the chat there, so it is greatly appreciated. I think I turned it off for our front page stream like a couple of weeks ago, and I forgot to turn it back on. So my bad. I'm sorry for scamming you. Sorry for the scam no alert, but no, appreciate it. I always love having you here. Always love having everyone here, of course, but I'm always glad to see you coming back and hanging out and chilling out and raiding in. And I want everyone to go and support Tink as well. If they haven't given her a follow, please, please, please do give Tink a lovely follow over on twitch.tv/SirTinkerSerena. Like I say, fellow friend of ours, also an Aussie. You know, we love our fellow Aussies. Got into Warframe probably about a year after I did, maybe, I think. Maybe a little bit less after that. Half a year, maybe, I don't know. Something like that. She's a wonderful person, guys. Please go and share the love around if you haven't already. I'd appreciate it. Also, Kazua, hello to you. You believe in Sham's luck? I do have decent luck. Hopefully we get a legendary core or something today, right? Legendary core will be beautiful. We'll see how we go for that. Probably not, but we've had 2 back-to-back before, remember? We had like 2 legendary cores in a row, or like in a week. That was good. That was really good, actually. Alright, where am I going up here? In there, down there. And hack. Beautiful. Brandon, welcome in. Hello to you. It's good to see you here as well, my friend. How have you been? Hope you've been well and good. No, I won't take any luck debuff. Still good. Okay, sometimes I get really lucky and sometimes I get 0 luck at all, right? So the luckiest I've ever got, I don't know if you guys remember back in the day, but Aura was really, really hard to get from Sanctuary Onslaught. Like, you literally had to get it's like a 9% chance on wave 2, 4, 6, and 8 or something like that, or 4, 6, and 8 or something like that. I can't remember exactly which one it was, but we got all 3 pieces of Korra in one run of Sanctuary Onslaught, which was like 9% times 9% times 9% or something like that, or divide 9. I don't know. It was like, yes, I am enjoying Jay Shadow's compilations. Thank you. It was very, very good luck. Yeah, but then other times, like, what was this, fighting Citrine? We didn't get a single piece of Citrine, and we found her literally for 2 months straight, and we didn't get a single piece. We had to buy her with all of our currency, unfortunately. So, yeah, sometimes we have good luck, sometimes we get bad luck. Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be crap. You never know. Hey, Bloody Algons, welcome in. Hello to you, my friend, as well. Good to see you. Hope you're well. I should be doing relics with you. It's bad, like really bad. Oh, you should come and join us. Actually, Kazua, here's the thing, right? With myself, with yourself, and with Akari, that's 3 streamers doing relic cracks. Surely we get some good luck there, right? Surely we get some good luck. Just saying. E. What have you got? Harrow Prime. We do like a good Harrow Prime. One of my favorite frames. Corrosive. Hey, do you know that one time I put preparation on Harrow Prime? Preparation on Harrow, which has no effect because Harrow's passive is he always spawns in with max energy. One of the worst things I ever did, I think. Like, it's absolutely useless thing. That's pretty good though. Increase crafting speed. Hey, that's actually really good for Harrow. I've never considered natural talent on Harrow, but that's very good. If you don't want to have casting speed shards, that's pretty damn good. I don't mind that. Yeah, that's a decent build. That's a very decent build. Very cool. Yeah, Harrow's great for Steel Path. You got Thermal Sunder as well. Okay. Interesting for the Thermal Sunder. Guessing that's like the nuking and stuff as well. No, I like Harrow. Harrow's one of my favorite frames. If I can play Harrow in like a disruption or something, I love that. You put 1 Tau casting. I think it's quite similar to mine actually. Yeah, so you build it for very much for Thermal Sunder, and I'm guessing like you use Thurible to generate energy, and then Thermal Sunder to just get heaps of energy orbs, I'm guessing you could say. It seems like that. Very cool. Ashtray, welcome in. Hello to you. Good to see you as well. Hope you're well. What have we got here? Another Harrow config. Archon Flow. What are you going to get from Archon Flow? Just out of curiosity, cold abilities. What's your cold ability on Harrow? Because there is... I don't think that Harrow has a cold ability. Unless I'm mistaken. Unless it's something from like your companion, maybe. Yeah, that's another standard Harrow build pretty much. Very cool. Energize Avenger. You just like Archon never prime. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, I guess like you may get the pet procs every now and then. So if you have that opportunity, then yeah, that's all right. But yeah, no, another good Harrow build. I like Harrow a lot. In fact, should we play some Harrow as well? Where is our Harrow? I got a few Harrow builds. I've got, what have we got? Yeah, it's pretty similar. I use Archon Intensify because you do restore health. But yeah, I basically built for like maximum duration and strength. It works pretty well. It's pretty decently, you know. But it's also built for headshotting with AX52. And like every hit is going to be like between like 3 and 5 million for a headshot. It's pretty good. It's pretty damn good. So let's see if we can run some Harrow today. Why not? Why not? We don't really get to play Harrow very often. Mobile defense and rescue? Sure. Sure, why not? Yeah, I've seen a lot of people run Evade Harrow, actually. It looks really, really fun. I haven't got an Evade Harrow. At least I don't run Evade Harrow very much. I have one, but I don't run it. But yeah, he works so well. He works because you're obviously getting headshots over and over again, so you keep on refreshing that Evade as much as you can. I love Harrow. Genuinely just an amazing frame. Really, really good. Not a frame that I'd recommend to new players in particular. I think he does take a little bit of understanding, and like if you're not doing much, you don't have much of an effect on the team. So you kind of got to be doing a lot to be able to have benefits for your team, I feel like, with Harrow. But nah, regardless, it's a good frame. I like Harrow a lot. Very, very good. Now, by the way, Tink, as well, if you do need to get going, get some food or something, get some dinner, get some sleep. I know it's like 11:45 for you or something like that. If you got some stuff to do, please don't feel obliged to hang on unless you obviously want to chill and hang out a bit more. We're going to be obviously doing our stuff tonight, so and we love having you here, of course, too. But I really appreciate you rating, and thank you so much. Once again, guys, please give Tink some love. She's awesome. She's great. She's always coming in. In fact, I would dare say, and this may be like, yeah, I reckon Tink's probably rated us the most this year out of everyone. Out of every raid that we've had, I reckon Tink is our #1 raider. It's like once every like week at this point. I think that's where we're sitting. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. I guess, you know, at the end of the year, right? You know how you get the stats. You get the stats of like who's come in and how many raids you've had and whatnot. I reckon Tink will be #1. Now, I do not have much energy at the moment, so... But yeah, you can see, when I play Harrow, AX, get some headshots, it's really fun. So it's great on disruption when you have those disruption targets that will keep running away. You just kind of like, you know, use your chains, hit him in the head, happy days. Your attack speed's so fast, so you just pump through stuff. AX is great for this because you get extra critical chance and headshots as well. Awesome. One of my favorite frames to play. As a Counter-Strike headshot enthusiast, I would say that's where that comes from. How you doing, Locke? Welcome in. G'day to you. A pleasure to see you. How's things? You have Corvex and made it Godzilla. I think isn't there a Corvex Deluxe skin? Not Deluxe, but like a Corvex skin coming out soon, if I'm not mistaken. Like the gargoyle-y kind of Corvex. I don't see too many Corvex players. Actually, I would say Corvex is probably the least seen frame that I see. Which, like, I understand because he doesn't really stand out at anything. He's cool, but yeah, he doesn't really like stand out as like, oh, this frame's like a S-tier pick, really. Deluxe, that's the one, yeah. I don't know if I'll buy that. I did try Corvex once upon a time with like Breach Surge and Smite because they work really, really well. The old Smite in particular is great. And Corvex with Breach Surge is pretty good because you have the extra punch through for all the pellets. I don't see myself playing him very much. Headshots, what's that? You've never heard of it? Come to the School of Sham where I teach you how to get headshots in any game possible, yeah? Particularly Counter-Strike, but you know.
Still working on it.
I'll teach you. You can be my student. You can be my protege if you want, Kazoo. Unfortunately, there isn't much energy to go around it, so I can't use my like, fourth ability for headshot damage. So I can't show it to its full potential, but it's pretty good still. You can even just like not end down sights as well, the AX, and if you have a big bunch of them in a group, you just not end down sights and have really good ammo efficiency. if you want to clear them out quickly. Of course, headshots are the way to go. How bad are your FPS games? I like to say I'm pretty good at FPS games, right? I mean, like Overwatch, I'm decent at. Counter-Strike, I'm very, very good at. That's a Simpsons target. I do not want to kill that yet because I need to get my scans in. There we go. Almost killed it by mistake. Yeah, there's not actually much Loki love. You're right about that, hey? We don't see too much Loki love around these days. I feel like the ones who love Loki are the ones who explicitly play Loki and not much else. I've never actually had a reason to play him personally, so... I think he's one of my least played friends. I think I played more Corvex than Loki. Yeah, I have actually played more Corvex than Loki. I've never made a Loki build. In an entire stream of Apex with only 2 kills. I mean, look, that ain't great. I'm not going to say that's good or anything, because that's definitely not incredible. But I've seen worse. I've seen worse. My ex used to play Overwatch, and she would play Diva, and the issue with that is she wouldn't know how to defense matrix. So she would go the entire game with 0 damage, like mitigated. Just, she didn't do that. She literally just pressed left click, didn't know how to use micro missiles, didn't know how to use defense matrix, even though I kept showing her. She had no idea. Didn't know how to fly. Oh, she knew how to fly, actually. She could fly, and she could shoot left click. We still won games because, you know, the carry. But yeah. So I'm sure you can't be worse than that, right? I'm sure you can't be worse than that. You saw Spider-Man? Beautiful. Did you enjoy it? The last Spider-Man movie I saw was like the first one. And the first one, the one with Tobey Maguire in it. Akari's always like, oh, there's so many more Spider-Men now. There's, what is it? Andrew Garfield and who's the other one? I can't remember the other guy's name. She likes the newest Spider-Man. I've never seen it. Maybe one day I'll see it. Maybe one day. Too many spiders, not enough men. Tom Holland, that's the one. Thank you. I can't even name the actors. I've never seen that movie. There may be a Spider-Man or Spider-Man in the room with us. Oh yeah, there's like the whole animated series as well, isn't there? The Spider-Verse one where there's like Spider-Man from every country around the world. Don't mind me, I've got a fruit too. These things here. It's good.
There is a prisoner here that is vital to our operations. Search for the holding.
Very true fruit juice today. They're very hard. Messiah, welcome in. Thank you for your follow. Hello, hello. Hope you're well today.
Keep moving. None of the scanners have detected you.
Pretty yet? I'll take a look at your rebuild after this. Be like, once I'm out of here. By the way, last chance to get your predictions in if you haven't done that yet, guys. Get those predictions in. Are we going to get a common or an uncommon from this sortie? Now's your chance. Have a bet. Have a punt. Have a slap. Why not? Oh, you got your impent up? Nice. I haven't actually done my tax return yet. I need to do it. I always leave my tax return till like the very last minute because I have like lots of shares and stocks and they have to like clear first kind of thing. It's kind of weird. Like I have to wait for my, I literally got one like here, like a whole like income statement of stuff here. That's just one of them. And I have to wait for like 20 of them to come through before I can actually do my tax return really, or at least do it properly. So I always leave it to the last minute. But that literally came in, what, like yesterday? And it's been a new financial year for like a whole month already. So yeah, a while away to do mine. I would wait until October to do it, probably. Plus, then I got to do my Twitch income and stuff, and that's a pain in the ass. all my streaming income, like I did it all like last year as well. I'm actually able to claim some things that you wouldn't think, believe it or not. My tax agent was really good. They're like, oh, you can claim this, you can claim that. I'm like, wait, what? I can claim this? So, yeah, it's not bad. Alright, let's get out of there. Let's see what we get from the sortie. Hopefully get a good item. Yeah, I'll do my tax return when it comes in. And get all my stuff organized for it. And I'll probably put all that money to going towards TwitchCon because, yeah, at this stage, we are looking like we are going to TwitchCon at the end of the year, which will be really exciting. I'm keen for that. Should be very, very good. I've got to get my passport sorted still. I tried to do it the other night, but the passport website was down. And it's like, oh, it wouldn't even let me log in or create an account. And then I went to do it last night. And then it said it's down for maintenance. So I couldn't do it 2 times I tried. So get to it eventually, I guess. We'll try it. We'll try it. What do we get? 4K Endo. That's, what is that? I think that's a common? Let me have a look. I'll double check. It might be an uncommon, actually. It might be an uncommon. Yeah, that's an uncommon. That is uncommon. Anyone who put in uncommon today, congratulations. You've got some wins coming your way. Enjoy. Oh, yeah. I had to change text-to-speech to bits instead of points because front page stuff as well. I didn't want it to get spammed. And I haven't changed it back yet. I don't know if I will change it back, actually. Maybe. I think it's like 25 bits for text-to-speech. I think I put it at. There's not like heaps. Yeah. And play around a bit. Play around a bit. For October 15 for 2 months, you'll be here every day. Heck yeah, very nice. Unfortunately, I'm going to be at PAX on October 15th, I think it is. So I won't be here for that. But every day after that, until November 15th, we should be around. At least streaming as much as we can. Uriel build, very cool, very nice. Vitality, Arc and Vitality is grand, Uriel. Range. This is very similar to mine, actually. I haven't got Umbrals. Camisado? Okay, so we've gone for a summoning build on there. Like, Camisado's okay. I can't remember what I've got on mine, actually. I might have, I definitely got Augmented. Yeah, that's pretty good. I run a very, very similar build. I don't have any helmet abilities. I basically build for that Brimstone and just have a massive area of effect. Yeah, I think mine's pretty similar. The one that I have that you don't is Firewalker on here, which is where it leaves a trail of heat damage behind you, and I use that when I like bullet jump through shit. So, yeah, but that's very cool. Yeah, Uriel's great. Uriel's another one of my favorite frames. Uriel, Harrow, Wisp, Healovo. I like my 4 go-to kind of frames that I have. Do I know what Hungry First is? Still asking who's talking. Actually, that's a Pure Classic. That's technically not a Nog, but you know, close enough. Welcome in Versace as well. Hello, hello. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Yeah, Uriel, Wisp, Harrow, and Healovo are like my top 4 kind of frames that I play a lot of. I mean, I play most frames that I have tried. There's a few that I haven't. Obviously, Loki is one of them. But no, I tend to be going towards those kind of 4 frames. I've been playing a bit more Sight lately as well. I play Oberon in arbitrations, the defenses ones in particular. Other than that, yeah, Titania sometimes. I don't really play Wukong unless it's a spy or rescue mission. That's literally the only time I ever play Wukong. And Foley's Hunt. Yeah, that's pretty much my standard rotation, I would say. Standard rotation. Atlas? I haven't tried Atlas yet, Goku. I have not tried Atlas. I know he's not bad. I've seen some pretty good Atlas builds. I don't know, I haven't given it a shot, really. Never really gave him a second try other than leveling him. Welcome in, by the way, Goku. It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. And I also haven't got my Sirius and Orion yet as well. I still need to get them. I've got one more piece to go. I could buy it if I want to. I'm stingy. I'm stingy and haven't bought my series in Orion yet. So we'll get it eventually. I think someday, one day. And my endcast as well. I need to get an endcast too. I need to get the barrel. I've got so many of other stuff. Not barrel, sorry, the blueprint. I've got everything else, but like, look, 6 of these, 4 of these, 3 of these. Not a regular one. Can't give myself a regular one for the life of me. I want to get them. Mainly for the subsume, I think, but I do want to get them for sure. We also got a catalyst blueprint. Reactor blueprint, sorry. From Barra today. Yeah, Atlas builds. I would add them to my builds. In fact, I could probably add some to my builds. Because I don't have an Atlas build. Raffle Advance. I guess you'd be doing a lot of damage with the fist, right? You'd be getting like 10 mil hits with that fist, surely. Surely, right? Yeah, I haven't got the twins yet. I haven't got them. I still don't have Spring-Loaded Blade and Spoiled Strike. There's still 2 mods that I don't have. Yeah. I will try Atlas one day. I will try them one day. But today is not that day. I don't really know what I'm looking at. I can't really judge. Oh, that's a high, that's really high strength, actually. 337 is pretty good. I'm guessing you got strength shards, yeah? Yeah. And I've seen him like one hit all the I know, was it Rue? You know the one of the Warframe DE team members, Rue. He often plays Atlas when he does Parade of Rebellion. And what he does is like he'll just one hit every of the prime Warframes that drop. Like the prime Warframe comes in, like the commandeered frame, he one hits them. They just bang, bang, one hit. So it's pretty good, but yeah, I've never really given him too much of a look, unfortunately. Buy a purple shard for crit. I'm guessing really, really high. Yeah, with Raffle Advance scores as well. So. No, I'm sure you can build him good. It's just, I don't know, it always feels slow to me. And so I've never really given him much of another look at for the most part. But yeah, like I said, one day, thank you for sharing that build. I'll actually put a marker on the stream so I can go back and see that, because I do need some of those mods. Spring-Loaded Blade, haven't got that yet. You got the 60/60 Electromorph from Barrow, very good. Actually, I haven't seen exactly what Barrow had today. But that, is it Jolt? Is it Jolt that you have? That's a really, really good one to get. It allows you to put so much like more on your builds and stuff, with melee in particular.
I hope it's not bothering you that
Yeah, there's a whole list. I know there's a Excel spreadsheet I have somewhere of literally everything you should or should not be buying from Barrow, and it kind of like grades it from S tier down to F tier. Sometimes obviously there's things that you can only get from Barrow, so you know, obviously the prime mods, but other things as well. And it tells you whether or not you should get it from Barrow or you should not, or like get it if you need to, or so on and so forth. But yeah, definitely get that one. We've got it, so good. Yeah, I got a whole Excel spreadsheet. Let me see if I can find it. I should have it in my inventory somewhere. One sec. In my Google Drive, I have one. I'll see if I can find the blank version of it. Give me a sec. Well, the Barrow Katir Recommendations Compendium. Super duper handy. That's not it. I actually don't know how I got it as well. Where I got it from. That's not it. Is this it? Not there. Let's see if I get it. One sec. See if I can get it, I'll put it in the chat. Or maybe what I'll do is I'll put it in the Discord when I find it, because obviously I got my version, but my version's linked to like my account. So, but there's a whole like blank spreadsheet you can get, which shows you everything. In fact, let me see if I can show you my screen quickly. Okay, I don't know why it's not working properly, but I don't know if you can see this. No, you can't really see it too well. Why is it making my game smaller? Do I have 2 copies of my game running? No, I only have 1. That's so weird. I don't know why it's happening. If I put it to the side here, you might be able to see it a bit better. You can kind of see like it has a list of every mod, and it tells you like what tier it is. So if you get the ones that you need, yeah, it tells you what it is basically. If I can make a copy of it, I'll send it to you, or I'll put it in the Discord. Does that sound good? That way you can use that and get what you need basically, or like it tells you what's best to get. As a rule of thumb, the universal mods like Flow, Continuity, of course, those are great to have. Those are like your S tier ones. Actually, I can read them out. Yeah, see S tier, Prime Target Cracker, Voltaic Strike. Those are the 2 S tier ones. Oh, is there any more? Oh, and Prime Continuity. Those are like the 3 best ones apparently. Then you got A tiers like Prime Flow, Redirection, High Voltage, Prime Chamber, Firestorm, Fulmination. I probably wouldn't put Fulmination as high as he has, but that's pretty good. Yeah, Heated Charge. So things that give you like your extra elemental mods are pretty good as well. And then you got your faction mods, which are like kind of like a B and C tier, depending on how much you use them. D tier, things that are like mutation ammo ones and like stabilizer, things that you don't need, like fast hands. And then E and F tier is like just other stuff that you can get from elsewhere, basically. Yeah, eventually you want to get every mod from him. Like I've managed to get every mod from him now. The last Barracuda, what was it? The last Tennocon, I managed to get everything. All the mods. So I have, unless they bring out a brand new mod, I should have every mod from here on in. Obviously I just want to have to get the cosmetics and stuff. Haven't got them yet. But yeah, all those mods are been obtained. But yeah, that took me what, like 2 years of playing, basically 2 years to get that much. So you might be, yeah, it'll take a while to get all that stuff basically. But if you're strapped for ducats, if you're strapped for cash, there are definitely better mods to get than other ones essentially. Like you don't want to be spending money on like Prime Steady Hands when you could have like Prime Continuity instead. Yeah, it's good for new players. Absolutely great for new players. It basically tells you like where you should be spending your ducats and like things that you shouldn't be buying because you can get elsewhere as drops. Like there are some mods that Barra sells. Like for example, like Sweeping Serration, I think you can get from Eidolon's Buzzkill, Collision Force, like those things that Barra sells, which you can also get from Eidolons or other things basically. So there's no point spending ducats on it basically, essentially. Welcome in, Xantha. Hello, hello. Good morning to you. Hope you're well. See ya. How is everything for you? Hope you're well. All right, let's do some Elite Temporal Archimedia now, guys. We'll do this, and then we'll do our giveaway. So if you guys want to jump on in for that exclamation mark join to get in for the giveaway. Let me add it to my vertical scene as well. Give me a quick sec. There we go. Add it to the vertical scene so you guys can see the giveaway as well if you're watching the mobile. Beautiful. Yeah, how have you been? Massive Banshee kick. Now looking forward to their rework. Very cool. Oh, you got, yeah, Banshee Deluxe, Banshee rework. I hope they keep Sonar similar for the most part. And actually, no, not Sonar, sorry, Silence. I hope they keep Silence similar. But I'm keen to see what they change with Banshee. Hopefully some good stuff. Some good quality of life changes.
These are kind of...
Because, yeah, some of our abilities are a bit lackluster. I mean, the one where you, there's like the Sonic Boom, which is not really used. and the ground shaker one, which is not really used either. So yeah, there's like 2 abilities where they could definitely use a bit of TLC to basically. Thank you for saying that. You need to do that still. Wait, what did I say that you need to do? Archimedia? What have we got this week? Mazer, Breton, Arcacisco, Orthos. What do I want to bring this Streezer?
Okay. Get your loadout ready because
Nah, this will be fine. I mean, we have Mazer, Breton, and Mazer's ability should be good. With energy, energy exhaustion is not good. Let's start. Actually, if I bring my Bribe Bonnet build, that should nullify any energy requirements that we have, which would be really, really handy. Yeah, I'm glad I got that. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, defense. Now let's unlock this first. The tank, toxic tank. Is it toxic? No, it's not. Reinforcements, Scourger speedrun, Balloon Fest. I should be fine with this as long as I can pop those balloons. I think that'd be fine. But we'll pop on Wake Up Call for it anyway. I like bringing Vintage Shake for defense. It just makes it very comfortable, especially with things like Vamp Rock. And Exterminate should be nice and easy. Let's bring... let's just bring that one. Too hot. Too hot to do. Well, I'm glad I mentioned Archimedia for you, because, yeah, we usually leave us at the weekend, don't we, with Archimedia? Usually. We did it early last week. And then we didn't have much to do over the weekend, so, yeah. We good here. So 2 Archimedias, plus a Nitrocell, plus Descendias, plus whatever on from there, basically. So it should be a pretty stacked evening. Plenty of stuff to work with, of course. We'd love to see that. I think Maze would be a decent pick for it. You suspect her 1's augment is what's being added permanently to her kit? What's her augment for her first ability? I actually don't know, because I've never used Banshee traditionally, I guess you could say. The only times I really use Banshee is I've popped Gloom over Banshee. Actually, no, I have 2 Banshee builds. One of them is a Gloom Banshee, which has Gloom active, obviously. And that's built only for the Corpus Elevator mission. So basically, it has silence. You can silence all the Eximus units. It has the sonar, so you can take down the Hysteroparvus quite easily. And Gloom to slow all enemies. So that's that build there. And then I have a Evade Banshee, which is used with like the Vectis, Prime Vectis. Yeah, Vectis Prime, like Prime Chamber and stuff. So it makes it very powerful, especially when you use sonar as well. You can literally hit like max damage caps with just a few abilities. It's good. 70% armor strip? Okay. Yeah, maybe they would. I mean, I feel like armor strip these days is quite necessary. Without it, it's not necessary, but if you have it, like, you'll probably want to use it. So yeah, it makes sense. We'll just have to wait and see how it goes, I guess. Yeah. Only blue shards. Did you get any Tower Forge at all? Or just the regular blues? I have too many blues. I got how many shards, actually? A lot. Lizard is trying to read the modifiers in Japanese. Good luck. She does read Japanese and she does speak Japanese, admittedly. Better than I can. What does that sound? Yeah, that's a weird sound. Let me be back in a sec. Let me just go be back. No, that's good. I'm back. That was a weird thing. My like cleaning spray started dripping for some reason, and it was like squirting by itself, and it was dripping all over my table, and I could hear it like squeezing slightly and dripping. That was weird. That was really weird. Must have been like a pressure thing. I don't know. That's so strange. We're back. We're good. We're Gucci. Yeah, what was I saying? I have a fair few towel pools. What have we got? Well, like shards, Archon. Yeah. 145 Azure, 60 Tau Azure. It's a decent amount. I don't need that many, obviously. And I also got a lot of, 161 Crimson, 152 Ambers. Yeah, decent amount there. And then a couple of the combination ones as well. I'd like more of these, I think. These combination ones would be good. Welcome in, Galen. Hello, hello. The heck did you come back to? Apparently my spray bottle was spraying itself weirdly. It was like it must have been like a drop in pressure. It was like dripping all over my table, and it got all over my paperwork. Oop. It was weird. I don't know why it's happening. Very, very weird. Welcome in, Amarito. Hello, hello. Enjoy your luck, my friend. I hope you're well. It's good to see you. Yeah, I have shards. I'm happy to give you my regular shards if you'd like. If I could trade and sell Archon shards, I probably would. Because I have a lot. Do I have an extra Veruda Prime blueprint and system? Probably not. No, I do not, unfortunately. Welcome in, by the way, Homunculus. No, I do not have any spare Prime Veruna stuff. Oh yeah, it just squirted all over the table and stuff. It did. It did. My spray bottle squirted over my table, and now my entire paperwork is wet. And this is clean because it's my cleaning spray bottle. Very, very strange. It must have been a drop in pressure. There is a lot of rain at the moment where I live. And the pressure must have just dropped or something. That like the spray bottle had a different equalization or something. I don't know how it worked. Pressure has dropped. Pressure has dropped from 1020 to 1005 HBA today, so that would make sense. It is falling. Is Nidus good? Yeah, Nidus is pretty good. Nidus had a really decent rework.
Signals are messing with all my equipment.
He is essentially, when you have a lot of stacks of mutation, he can become essentially unkillable. He's very, very strong. I was playing a lot of Nidus last stream. This stream before. And with the right build, yeah, he can be really good. Through there, shatter shield. This is elimination, so it should be pretty simple. Which game is that, Galen? I don't think I've ever played a gacha game. Alright. That's a lot of a third one. We don't want to get there. Yeah, Nidus is pretty good. I don't mind him. Oh, I'm gonna die. Need transference. Don't play it ever. I don't intend on it. I do not intend on playing gacha games. Is it the gas thing that's killing me? It must be. It must be like a gas thing that's killing me. Because, yeah, I'm taking heavy damage.
Enemy numbers dropping. Skull opposition are as relentlessly mediocre as predicted.
Yeah, there is. I've got to get in the bubbles. That's the thing. I need to stay in the bubbles to survive. Okay. No intention of playing gachas. Happy with my Warframe. Happy with my Counter-Strike. Happy with my Overwatch. Happy with my Marvel Rivals. What else is in our rotation at the moment? I actually want to play some more Age of Empires. I haven't played that for a while, hey? I was talking about that with my friends. We should play some more Left 4 Dead and Age of Empires. Yeah, the gas one sucks. You can do the... There's a sticker you can get which has, like, nullifies gas damage or something like that, or gas procs, which... I probably should have put on, but it can be a bit of a pain. It's fine when you got hits of people play with though. I've only got 16 kills someone's gone through and Thanks, morale, for killing 190 of them or whatever, 140. Hey, if I get a Tau Forged Crimson, this might change your mind here, Trans Amber. If I get a Tau Forged Amber, not Amber, Violet, I might change your mind. Oh, they're dying. They'll be alright. Once they die, once they bleed out, we'll just exit anyway. They won't get any detriments for it. There we go. Yeah, that gas was nasty. 2 crimson shards for that, by the way. 2 crimson shards. Does that change your mind about Archimedes this week, Xantha? Just 2 shards. I mean, they're not Tau Forged. They're regular, but they're not bad.
This is like the concert of 1999. The temporal ripples from this one event are off the charts. Plus, flares.
Alright, now we have
any of those silly online boys.
this one here with Vamp Rock.
At least I can understand what those boys are singing.
Put that down. Shadow Shield up as well. And we just played Bouncy Castle. I mean, I also have my Necromech if I need. That's actually decent damage, like 1 mil rather. From the pistols, it's pretty good. Happy with that. Oh yeah, I can't deactivate my abilities when I'm standing near temple. I'm kind of stuck by this. That's fun. It is. It is a good mission. I don't mind it at all. It's a good song, isn't it? Very good song.
You know, I can see the appeal.
If anyone asks, you don't know me.
Yeah, that's working pretty well. Alright, ads are starting now. Apologies. Average Mazer gameplay. Press 4, point, and click. Happy days. There should be one more somewhere. No, that's it. It is one of the better ones, I will say. I mean, there are some very, very good ones in there. I don't think there's any Warframe songs I don't like. Yeah, it's definitely one of the best songs in my opinion as well. Actually, I will say that back. I don't really like Phanama that much. I know like people like it because, you know, it's a whole we will live together sort of thing, but I'm not a fan of Phanama. I just don't like it. That's the only one that didn't really like hit for me. Is anyone else in the same boat with me with that? Like, everything else is like, you know, it's really good, right? It just... I mean, I know it's meant to be like somber. I know it's meant to be whole, you know, like kind of lifeless in a way. But I've never enjoyed it. Maybe a hot take, eh? No, not for me. That's the only one. That's the only one I gotta say that I don't really enjoy too much. It's not a bad song by any means, but I think people have more nostalgia for it than anything I would say. A violet shot. We're doing it right here. We're doing it right, Xantha. 2 crimsons plus a violet. That's pretty good so far. That's pretty good. Parita Rebellion one is good too. Yeah, I use that in my intro when I start my stream, usually. I'm a big fan of that one. I like, obviously We'll Live Together is pretty good. Eeping in the Cold Below.
We got orders. Hard target.
I really like Rivers of Dendria, actually. The one from Soulframe. That one hits differently. That genuinely might be one of my favorite Digital Extreme songs. If you haven't heard it, I highly recommend it. Which one's the cool? Awesome Rose of the Abyss? I like it. I usually have Rose of the Abyss in my... Oh, you know, you should know this. I usually have it in my opening sequence. I usually start off with... It's actually just an auto playlist I have on YouTube. But usually it's What Is My Fate followed by Rose of the Abyss in the opening sequence. Rub the eye. And why is my energy being sapped? What is the modifier for this? I feel like we are low on energy. But yeah, I think my favorite is probably what is my fate? I really like that one. That one just slaps as well. Rivers of Dendria from Soulframe and What Is My Fate from Warframe are my two favorite ones. Welcome in, Levick. Hello, hello. Hope you're well. Good day to you. It's not water, it's G-subs. I hope that's good enough for you. I do have water. Yeah, we're going pretty well, thank you. We're just doing our weeklies today. We just did our Swordy. We're doing our Archimedia now. Elite Temporal of Archimedia. Things are going well. How about yourself? Hope you're good. Yeah, the tenor concerts both last year and this year are pretty good, actually. I like them more than I thought I would. I will say that. I mean, like, when they played Rivers of Dendria, that was really good. That sent shivers down my spine. And it's good that I had, like, a bit different. Like, a bit of a different variety. Obviously, the, like, tenor concert last year was doing the main, like, popular kind of songs. The tenor concert this year was doing Maybe a few of the other songs that weren't played last year or were only recently released, or they did some Soulframe stuff. I think it was cool they did some Soulframe stuff. I was a big fan of that. But yeah, I would love to go there one day. I think that'd be really good to see it in person. Doing amazing, testing some builds, making some weird stuff. Very cool. Let me know what you're trying to achieve, I guess. All right, we should be fine here. Put down some shrooms, bounce on the shrooms, and make sure we are shooting the paraglider, guys. Because if we can get on top of these, we should be pretty good for the what's it called? RPGs, which is going to be the hardest thing, getting the RPGs to this, because otherwise it can be an absolute pain to get and deal with. Get a few more. Yeah, they're doing fine. They're doing great. Happy days. Look at them. They're smashing through it. Beautiful. All the RPGs. Damage cap to Chroma. Good luck with that. Good luck, my friend. Chroma's not a really frame I play very much, so... How would you... Well, I guess you'd put Raw on it, right? You'd probably put Raw. Hello, City as well. G'day, g'day. Good to see you. I hope you're well. The YouTube notification is wonderful Warframe people we watch occasionally. He's talking about Lunara in 2026. Lunara in the big 26. Incredible. Is it back? Are we so back? I was never there in the first place, but are we back? That's good to see him. I hope you're well. Hope you're good. I would love to go to TennoCon. Yeah, if you go to TennoCon, say hi to us in person as well. If you go to TwitchCon as well, we may be going to TwitchCon this year. If you end up going there or something, we make sure you keep an eye out for us. Set you up. I always love meeting our fellow fam. I've met a few of you guys before. I've met City a few times. We've hung out. Pax and Tenno VIP. Yeah, oh, same here. I mean, like, most cons... I know AppCon is my local one, but that's only once a year. So yeah, PAX is always a wild way to travel. If not too far, thankfully. Not too far, not like interstate or well, not overseas, of course. That's probably the closest big one. But it's still travel. It's still like a good couple of hours. Flight. Can't get it without Vigorous Swap. You don't want to use that so you're testing other stuff. What is Vigorous Swap? Is that where you get your arc gun out and you get extra damage or something like that? I actually don't know what that is. I don't think I've ever used that. Or maybe I'm thinking of an arcane, different arcane. Trash tunnels are all being cleared out. Change weapon to boost the damage. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't like using those mods, hey. If you're changing a lot of the time, I guess it doesn't matter too much, but I'm not really a huge fan of it personally. I think it's a lot of micromanaging and stuff. Having to change weapon just to change back, just to get the benefit. I guess it forces you to use other stuff, but nah, it's not for me, personally. Yeah, Profit Taker, you're understandable because you have to use multiple weapons for that for the most part. And I guess if you're using Chroma as well, like you probably are building for Profit Taker if you're doing that. Most people would be building Chroma for Profit Taker. I think that's the only time I really use Chroma actually is Profit Taker. Let's see, enemy there. Nice, very good. Very simple, very effortless Archimedia today. And we got 2 Crimsons, plus a Violet, plus whatever we get from this as well. It should be hopefully a Tauforge Violet. Tauforge Violet would be beautiful if we can get one of them.
I have so much data to sift through. Now the real fun begins.
And well, good luck with your Chroma shenanigans, I guess you could say as well. I hope you're able to get your damage cap. I guess you can always use like faction mods as well, but then it's only really good against like a certain faction too. Whatever faction you're up against. And then that's also micromanaging in its own way. Look at that. That's a great week. That is an incredibly good week. 2 crimson, 1 tau crimson, 1 violet. I mean, look. Have I convinced you, Xantha, to do your Archimedia now? Have I convinced you after that? Because, I mean, that's a good result. That's a bloody good result. You wouldn't be mad at that. I'm not mad at that. That would convince me to do it, for sure. All right, let's go and do our deep Archimedia, our elite deep Archimedia. Thank you for taking all the blue ones, Kazua. I would trade you one if I could. I'd trade you if I could, but alas, I'll trade them. And we got our Mazer leveled. Cool. Now I got Saren, Velt, Lynx, and Falcor for deep Archimedia, which I don't know how we're gonna go with that one. We'll see how we go. I don't know exactly what we've got on the actual Archimedia itself. What config? I got a raw config. Maybe the raw config would be good here. Yeah. I don't think Miasma's going to be amazing, especially against Murmur. So let's take a raw config. You're mad at that? I'm sorry, Versace. I'm sorry. I took weird shards. If they were buyable or tradable, we would have gotten so many yellow ones. You just can't use a frame without particle velocity. That's why I don't use frames with particle velocity. That's why I don't use my shards, because I feel like once you start using a shard for particle velocity, it's really hard to go back. Like once you're so used to that movement, going back to regular movement feels so slow. Like you have to use a velocity shard for every single time. No, you don't have to, but yeah. I feel like once you're sort of used to that, you fall into the rhythm of getting, you know, getting too comfortable with it, I think. No, I haven't done it. I've never used a velocity shard. I don't think I will unless I'm doing a stupid build where I want to try and get the most velocity possible. I won't use it. I won't. I don't think I've used Bulwark before, actually. Not sure. Oh, maybe I have once. Have I used it on Oberon? I think I might have used it on Oberon, actually. I can't remember. Yeah. Welcome in, Harvester Comrade. Hello, hello. Praetos is the final alternative for me at 99% of the time. Yeah. Praetos or what's the other one? The Akinas, the Akina and Kanon. Same thing. Gives you, I think, extra speed or velocity if you want to use that. I use that on, I think, Wukong just to get around a bit faster with Cloudwalker when I'm doing like spies and stuff. But yeah, as soon as I start putting velocity shards in, I feel like I get too comfortable with that, and therefore I will not like it when I go back from there, basically. Good for shenanigans, but I ain't going to rely on that. Oh, Akina's running, sorry, my bad, yeah. Akina's running speed. I know it's something speed. Fractured armor, transference, distortion, frame curse, knife step. Oof. Oh, yikes. Okay. Transference, distortion with assassination.
If we fail life itself.
Oh, that could be rough. That could be really rough. No hugs to bird 3. I'll give him one afterwards. The weapons aren't great. I mean, I'm happy with Falcon. I'm happy with Saren because at least that way I can, you know, use my Toxic Lash on it and that should be okay. I don't like Transference Distortion. Octavia would also be very good. I just don't really play much Octavia. Inaris will be okay, but I think I'll take Saren. I'll take Saren with Toxic Lash Falcor. That should clear the majority of enemies and spread influence belong on them. Primary and secondary are not going to be doing much. It's mainly going to be melee, but I'll take that. I'll be fine with that, I think. A year and a half. I think you already said that, didn't you, Sid? Yeah. I feel like you did. Oh, well, happy year and a half, I guess. Yeah, you did. I remember, actually. You did share. 1 year, 6-month mod anniversary. Akina's good on frames that can't roll like Araxia. Oh. I never thought of it that way. Because I guess I never really use melee on Araxia because you have your 1 usually, or when you're in your 4 for form. That's good thinking, actually. I should probably try that. I was playing around with Araxia for... What was it? Where's my Araxia? Yeah, I think I used the Halvu, this one here. The Okiko. And I was making a build for arbitrations, like survivals. But if I use Akina, because I'm not really using my melee, that should hopefully, yeah, give me a bit of extra stuff to play around with. I've never thought of that. That's a good pointing out. I'll keep that in mind for when I try Araxia next. Back to Deep Archimedia. Yeah, I don't think I have a Velt build actually. It's so good. It's one of like the best abilities in the game, I think. Yeah, yuck. I mean, like, I'm not going to use my primary for the most part. Nah. Falcor's going to carry us today, I think. Here goes. Falcor with Toxin Lash. And if that doesn't work, then I guess we go Octavia. But yeah, I want to try, once I get a Kuva Sobek, I want to pop on a Kuva Sobek on Araxia. But the whole Acid Shells thing, I feel like that would be a good frame to use that on. For Archimedia, anyway. Oh, Archimedia, Arbitrations. Alright, let's go and do Elite's Deep Archimedia. Hopefully, we get some good stuff. Some good shards. Yeah. Velt's a sniper, isn't it? It's like a shock sniper kind of thing, if I'm not mistaken. It is available right now. I really don't like Dog Days though. I've never enjoyed Dog Days actually. I know people like it. It's different. It's whatnot, but like, too slow paced for me. I'm not a fan of it. But I'll do it. I'll do the alerts and I'll try and get all the stuff that I do not have yet so far. Oh, yuck. Oh, yuck. I don't like that. Actually, no. Do I like it? I'll remain to be seen if I will like it or not. Knife step as well, so if I move, I lose damage. If it does high damage, I might like it. If it doesn't do high damage... Oh, it's slow. I don't know if I like that or not. Yeah, yuck. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Alright, Falcor carry today. That's how it's going to be. And Plinks maybe a little bit. This is not the best build. Maybe Octavia might have been better, but I have faith in Morale. Morale does a lot of damage, actually. I feel like if I did a build for it and did more damage, it might be fine, but in its current form, this is not ideal. Also, Kari's almost down. No, drop down. Oh, God. Someone's got it, thankfully. Holy crap, that was close. I will say, I didn't mind the hunting rifle in port time. If you can get some shots of it, it's actually pretty damn good. Like, you don't have the scope and stuff, but I didn't mind it. Where is she now? There. I'm kind of glad I bought transference here, because I feel like I'm going to need to use that a lot today. That's a luminous. How much damage are we doing here? Not much, is it? It's kind of lackluster. Even with 12x combo, that's not doing much damage. 12x combo plus Toxin Lash. Ugh, it's a bit weak, isn't it? I've got kills, I guess, so it's not the worst. You don't like scopes in Warframe? They're not my favorite. If I had the option to zoom but without a scope, I think that would be pretty cool. Like, some weapons you can do that. I know the Vidaya Prime has that option. That you kind of like have a scope or not. Or like you zoom but you don't scope. But I don't hate them. They're just not my favorite. And the carries down. Let's get her up. Yeah, very, very glad I bought Transference Distortion today, because I feel like that is necessary. Yeah, snipers are in a weird place in Warframe, aren't they? Because, like, not many things are needed a sniper for. I guess Eidolon hunts. What else? What else can you like use a sniper for? There's not really any like bosses that really need it, because you can just hit him with anything else and be fine with it. Unless you're doing precision sort of activities like getting the Thinoid things on the Eidolons. There's really not much else, eh? That being said, I don't hate them. But they're just not used as much, I think. But I do like the Vidaya. It's kind of like a railgunny sort of sniper where you can shoot with it and then get extra stuff with it too. I like the Vectis. Vectis is one of my favorite weapons, even though it's a sniper. It is one of my favorite weapons. Rubico is not bad. I know Rubico is mainly used for Eidolons. But yeah, I don't hate snipers. But I just don't feel like I need to use them as much as other weapons. Yeah. The game is just too fast-paced and doesn't really cater towards it for the most part. There's not like a huge boss other than Eidolons that you need to like shoot really precisely and high damage with. Alright, let's get him up. Very glad for Transference Distortion. Or Transference. Who died? Oh, Katana died. Damn. Also, like the way I play them with like quick scoping and stuff, if you're like quickly scoping in and whatnot, it's very disorienting for you guys to watch. Like if I'm hovering around, I scope in, I hit a shot, I scope in, I hit a shot. The zoom on it, it's just so disorienting. So I know some people don't like watching me when I play snipers for that, literally that reason. I've had a few complaints the way I actually use snipers in the game. Oh, jeez, that was my fault. I thought I could get by. I would like to survive. I'm not going to survive. Are we all dead? Oh, it carries up. Oh, damn. Nah, might be gone here. Trap. I should have just gone invisible. I shouldn't have risked it. That's on me. Disable sniper scope. Picture in first person. There's no sniper scope. Okay. I guess it doesn't like overly fix it, but it's not the worst idea. I'll give it a shot. Wow, okay, we failed that. I think that's on me. I should have transparenced. I haven't failed an Archimedes for ages. Bloody hell. But I do like the Vinkabus. Like, it's not a sniper, it's a bayonet, but like the way that works, the bolt action sort of aspect of it, I really like that a lot. Let's see if we can put some more mods on the belt. Let's put a V-former. That might do a bit more damage. Or instead of hang on. Instead of cryo rounds. Let's go Galv chamber. Acuity might be interesting actually. Maybe try an Acuity build. Acuity, Bane of Murmur. We have Serration. Maybe a heavy caliber. Galv scope instead. We got 10 remaining. What's our radiated reload? And then one more mod. Because we might actually be able to make this decent. I don't know how much ammo I have. 26. Yeah, not much. Let's go harsh, I guess. That could be better. We'll try that.
Several experiments.
Hey, give it a shot. See if it works speakers of it.
Experiments have gone a tad awry. Significant off-gassing of elements harmful to you, but not, alas, the murmur. Please accept life support as
also, I don't know if this happens to you guys, but whenever you spawn into a Archimedes mission, Deep Archimedes in particular, do you always come in unarmed? That always happens to me for some reason. Oh, it's still... Yeah, yuck. That's kind of not good, eh? No, it's weird. That always happens to me. Every time. It's only Deep Archimedes as well. But I always have unarmed. I have to like switch a weapon out and then switch back in. Oh, fuck me. Thank you. Unfortunately, this Sarin build is not very tanky. No, that's just a me thing, I know. Also, we'll draw our giveaway after this, so if you haven't joined that, !join, type that in the chat, and we'll draw that once we're out of our... probably out of our Netracell, makes it easier. Yeah. And Naris may even be a bit good pick. I mean, I guess like Sarin probably best for damage wise. As you can see, I'm with the Falcor. At least I'm, even though I'm not killing them in one hit, the lingering effects will kill them eventually. And that's probably the best for the assassination mission, I would say. Not for survival, it's for pure damage. I do have Molt as well, even though it's not great. It works. Not usually, Lock. I don't usually get stuttering too much. Either that or I just don't notice it. I actually have my details and stuff turned off now because every time I look at it, I'd be like, I'm dropping 1 frame, I'm dropping 2 frames. I don't know what's going on here. Now I just don't really see it, to be honest. I have it turned off. When I open up my tab, sometimes I will lose a few frames, like a bit of stuttering. That's mainly in like an arbitration. Once I've been in for like an hour, I press tab and it will stutter for like a second. I think that's the same for everyone though. I think that's just a long mission, lots of item thing. Question, what are proto frames? So, spoiler alert for anyone who does not know what a proto frame is. Basically, a proto frame is like I'll say an NPC, like it'd be like a human character with the looks and abilities of a proto frame, basically. Sorry, of a warframe, basically. So the story spoiler behind it is, yeah, so it's narrative based. It's a narrative based skin. The spoiler thing behind it is like there were people that were experimented on and they were given versions of like the Technicide virus and stuff, and they became the proto frames, which had their abilities and stuff enhanced, so they became like warframes basically. It's like a warframe in a human skin basically, is what I'll say. And they can talk and interact, I guess, in story based ways. Yeah, mostly story-driven stuff. Let's get them up. If I can get them up, I'm not anywhere near them. I have to get one of them. I didn't know how far away Akari was, but I can get Cortana. We'll have to take him out. The thingy. Void Angel. Yeah. Humans that have been infected with Strain of the Helmet to increase their abilities, I guess. I don't know the full lore behind it, honestly. I'm not a lore person. I would take City's word over mine. Because, yeah, like I said, I don't really lore. But that's kind of what it is. Yeah, literally is what City said. Oh, just in time. Just in time. If they die one more time, that's it. They're down. But we should be fine. It's the end of the mission anyway. Yeah, something eternalism. It's a bit of a cop-out thing, you know. This works because of eternalism. Like, it's a get out of jail free card, isn't it? Really, for why things happen. Up. Alright. That was a bit cleaner. A little bit cleaner. Thanks to whoever did the necromech sewing thing. That helped out a bit. Who are we waiting on? Sorry. Or is the body one? Yeah, I don't know the full things behind it. I know they exist. I know they exist to push a story along. Which I don't mind that. I quite like it, I think. It gives more of a human-like personality to certain frames, or like, depending on how you imagine it, different way they look. 2 melee arcane adapters. I'm not mad at that. That's alright. That's alright, innit? Decent. Could be better, but I'll take it. What's next? Disruption, was it?
You're going to be retrieving a supply
Yep.
of key scientific material from tagged arterial conduits. In and out. Hop 2.
This could be tricky, actually. Hopefully I have enough damage to actually take down the thingies. Yeah, so for example, that is like Saito 9 proto frame, what Morale's using there. So they look human, they have like voice lines and stuff. But they have the abilities of a Warframe. Power next? I would hope so. I never had one. I'm not going to try and be greedy, but that would be good, wouldn't it? If I see the necromech, I'll get it, but might be fun with that. Falcor is doing work. Falcor is putting in absolute work. When there's a big group of them, just chuck it in a group, they bounce. They spread status. Happy days. So yeah, when we play against the boss fight should be pretty good with that. It'll just kind of like bounce between all the things that it spawns and summons, and happy days. Oh, nice. Okay, well, they're taking him out real quickly. Oh, yeah, I guess we got Sight. Sight should be able to take out the Necromex really quickly and efficiently. Nice. Put that in. Yeah, that's decent. That's enough damage. Yeah, he's on the ball. Morale's actually like a really good player. Finger is a very good player. He always seems to have consistent a lot of damage and like always very very on the ball with things. Yokai is also very good actually. Morale and Yokai are the two players I think are I would say are definitely better than me. But I guess Warframe's not really a game where you need to be like good. It's not like a competitive game for the most part, is it? I feel like I'm decent at the game. Like, I'm pretty knowledgeable. I don't know everything, but I usually can hold my own pretty well in terms of movement and abilities and stuff and whatnot, damage-wise. But I think a lot of it, yeah, is kind of movement-based. Like, can you dodge well? Oh, that's the doctor thing. Can you survive without just putting all of your stuff into survival? I do know where to fish. Hey, I did do that TikTok once. That TikTok that went like super duper viral on fishing spots. Speed boost, beautiful. Yeah, he's on the ball. Look at that. Just through the wall. Happy days. Take him down. It went hard, eh? That TikTok got so many views. It got so big that other creators started making videos on it. Like big creators as well. I know I got the idea from Sliv, so I can't claim it as my own idea. Sliverito was the one who showed me that spot in the first place. But yeah, once I posted it, like all the real large creators, like Brian Hutspot and stuff, they made their own videos on it. And their videos got even more views than mine did, so... I guess they're much bigger streamers and whatnot, so... Much bigger creators. Oh, shoulder's head. get the curry up and let's get out of here. Also, Morale's super fast. His movement is crazy good as well.
Initiating final phase.
I don't know if he just puts everything into particle velocity or whatnot, but he moves across the map so quickly. I reckon there is a good one for planes. There's probably quite a few decent ones out there, honestly. Cause, I don't know any good ones. If I made one, then I would post about it. And if you find one, I can post and give credit about it if you'd like. Yeah, I reckon there's a few decent ones, surely. Maybe I'll like spend some time just trying to find it. See how we go. That was a good run. Cleaner run. Much cleaner. Yeah, 200 kills. So the Falcon's doing bulk kills. It's not doing too bad. An Azure Archon. It's not Tau. It's blue. Meh. I mean, I'll take it. I prefer that over a legendary Arcane, I guess. Yeah. I'll have a look for one, see if I can find one. Or, like, see if anyone knows one, I guess.
Primary target is the envoy directing this chaos. Get Siren into a Vitrian scanner and that envoy won't be able to hide.
Yeah.
Orders.
I have that as well. I usually put on my Oxalis. I think. Oxalis, scan aquatic life forms. Botanist as well. I think it has too. Yeah, there's like caves, lakes, and seas in there. I have an Ivara build that is specifically just Oxalis, Ivara, Invisibility. And I only use it for open world stuff. So like all my tranquilizing, all my fishing and stuff. It's really good. It has like Rest and... Is it Rest and Rage, I think? Rest and Rage is the subsume, so you don't even have to use your sleeping arrow. You just press the item. Let's say press the button and literally just make people go sleepy. But the fishing spot I posted about on TikTok, on like YouTube and stuff, it's good for like getting a lot of fish, but it doesn't give you great fish. Even when you put bait and stuff in there, it's still kind of average, I think. It just spawns like a lot of tinks, so if you need to get like fish, it's mainly for like ribbon farming. If you're doing ribbon farming and stuff, you can do your like kill enemy, mine item, fish item really, really quickly and well. Oh my god, there's a lot of downs here. A lot of dying. How you going? Exactly. Just survive. Just don't get toxin procced. Yeah. The mining just literally tap the thing and happy days. It's good for those ribbons, so like, if you ever get a ribbon like that, you can do it pretty good in that spot. Get him up. Yeah, I'm very glad I didn't put transparent distortion on because that has saved us so many times. And for what? Like, not much phosphor. I usually do use all modifiers, but that's the only one I'm a bit... especially if it's assassination. Ooh, that was my bad. Mining Titania? I guess you get through quickly, right? Can you use your mining in your like 4 mode? Can you use a mining drill when you're in your Razor Wing mode at all? Is that possible? If so, that's actually really handy. I've never thought of that. I usually still use Ivara for mining just because like invisibility. You can use a mining gear from a... Oh, okay. That's actually super handy. I've never thought of it like that. I would like to try that actually. Yeah, and usually I just Ivara because I can stealth and just ignore enemies. But that's actually, yeah, that's super handy. I guess you can always put a Evade on, but that's still not permanent stealth, is it? Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, Christ, that would have been really bad. I had to come all the way back. All the way back from the thing. With 1 second to spare. Come on, please don't die. Cortana's dead, so we got to get at least one angel. Oh, that was close. That was too close. Jeez, that literally a second. 1 second. Plus she loses sentinels. Oh god. Yeah. Nah, Ivara for fishing, I think. We're not going to go into the mission without doing this first, surely. Yeah. Nice easy Void Angel. That could have been pretty bad. That could have been disastrous. Alright. She is not dead yet. That's good. Let's go in. Freaking I sweat. I'm so glad I've done all my Zors. I mean, I've got 2 to go. They're the Plague Kiwa and Plague whatever it is. But I'm glad I don't have to worry about them ever again. Like, mining for them. Yeah, Pyro can pain in the ass. Oh, that went pretty good in the end. Despite all the downs, I think Transparent's definitely aim in clutch there. At least worth it to sacrifice. How many Vosper? Like 20 Vosper? I've got 50 Vosper? I've got like 14,000 Vosper. I don't need Vosper. I've never spent a single phosphor in this game. I refuse. I mean, I will one day. Maybe I'll buy Voss for, like, for the Duviri Arcanes or something that I need. Spend on that. Ugh. Good work. Did we get another Tau? We did. We got Tau Azure. You know what? I'm really not mad at our results. This these 2 Archimedes. That's pretty good. There's what, 2 or 3 Taus. At least 2 Crimsons. That's good. Welcome in, Scott Stott does what? Thank you for your follow. Hello, hello. Hope you're well today. Yeah, that was good. I mean, obviously that's not going to show the full thing, but including Emperor Archimede, we got a lot of stuff there. That was really good.
Let's get back to it.
Very, very glad. Yeah, we'll do the Netracell now. One last thing, Netracell quickly. I think we'll bring Nova for the... Oh, no, we've already got a Nova. We don't need Nova. What should we bring? What do you want to see us bring, guys? You kind of mad? How come? What's got you mad, Versace? What do we take? Morale, you're crazy good at this game. I'm literally saying, like, you do so much damage. You're so fast at getting to stuff. I was literally just saying, you are probably one of the best players I know in this game. Hands down. Thank you for the Archimedia runs. And also the Netracell, which we're going to do. I'll take Culivo, why not? Did you want to come for a Netracell? I think we're going to do Netracell. We usually do. We'll do Netracell and then we'll do our giveaway. That will be good. She's still got it in Japanese language as well. The entire game is Japanese language. Quite funny. I hear my cat. I think the cat might come in. You guys want to see my cat? When he comes and says hello? He's doing something out there. I don't know what he's bloody doing actually. Hang on. Let me see what he's up to because he's fucking loud. One sec. He's got the cat zoomies at the moment. He might come in. He's just running up and down the stairs, as cats do. I guess. And welcome back, Mads. If he comes in, I'll pick him up and show you. Nova. If she's going to Nova, I'm going to go site. No, just up and downstairs. That's what he's doing. Just up downstairs. No idea why. They're contained. Do you put them in like a cage or something, or? I'll let her take the key clips, why not?
terminal to exit into the labs. The Netracell is deep in this lab maze. Get control of a few terminals. That'll help you zero in on it.
See, this door doesn't close properly. Like the latch, like it closes, but it doesn't latch. So whenever the cat wants to come in, he'll just somehow open the door. He'll just barge the door until it opens. So I can never be contained from him, which is not a bad thing, you know. I don't mind it, but yeah, he's always able to get in here. Green sight is my army man's sight. I made him look like a bloody like a Libyan general or something like that. I don't know. He's very green, isn't he? He's very army militarized. Stealthy sight, you know. It's got a ghillie suit on and everything. Buh. Actually, we don't have a buh emote here, do we? We could use a buh emote. Not that way. Shamba. We have buh flip explode. No buh, no regular buh. I don't know how you run so fast with side as well, Finger. Do you have like velocity shards, I'm guessing? Because you just fly through the map. They do be smart creatures. Speaking of birds, there's 2 ravens that like to hang around our house. And I've been slowly like feeding them and enticing them to come towards me. And today I left like a pile of food outside the house, like the front door. And I've got a video like doorbell camera of them. It's like, oh, you got someone at your front door. And the person at the front door is just these 2 ravens that are pecking at the food that I left out for them. It's brilliant. I would show you, but I don't want to dox my address, of course. Yeah, I've been slowly like feeding them and enticing them to come closer, I guess you could say, and like not be scared. And slowly but surely they're getting along, you know, they're coming there. I can get basically from maybe, I want to say a meter away. I can kind of get them close to about a meter away. Yeah, we do get ravens, yeah. We get ravens in South Australia.
Using the key glyphs will open the Netracell. So be ready. That wasn't the right key.
I'm pretty sure it is anyway. I believe they're ravens. I don't think we get crows in South Australia, which is amusing considering our local football team is called the Adelaide Crows.
Papa left some bad things behind. That book's one of them.
But that's some electricity shots. Is the curry notes on the waypoint?
Security's freaking out. The Netracell doors won't open till you clear out the uglies around the entrance.
Alright, let's try this. One of my favorite weapons to use this site is the nail. Oh god. The invisibility headshots and damages are so good. And it's like a pocket sniper. See if I can hit my shots. Let's get that thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, South Australia has ravens. Or at least where I live. Yeah, a lot of people do that. I only learnt this recently as well. Like, yeah, South Australia doesn't have crows, we have ravens, so. I also was mislabeling them all my life. I mean, they're pretty similar. Even just from a looks and behavior perspective, they're pretty similar, so understandable. I think a lot of people will be surprised about that as well. Is that a necromite? Oh, she's got it. Has she got it? Welcome in XCN. Hello, hello. Hope you're well. Good to see you. I'm a big fan of ravens. They're so cool. They are, out of like nearly every bird, I think they have the most aura out of every bird. I always get a lot of ravens on my like TikTok, especially as one guy. It's like Russian guy, and it's like super smart raven that just does all these puzzles and shit. Big fan of it personally. Yeah, how have you been, Nexian? Have you been well? What's new of you? That. Give me another Tower Forge, would be beautiful.
Not what I was looking for.
We've had a lot of Tower Forges today. We had a really good luck today, so
I'm happy.
I won't be too mad if it's like a melee duplicate, but still. Give me a Tower. How crimson beautifully. But is it mostly relaxing because of vacation? Oh, heck yeah. Whereabouts are you, if you don't mind me asking, whereabouts are you vacationing? You're vacationing and you're here on Twitch?
Mission complete. Excellent work, Ted.
I'd rather that than a melee duplicate thing, what it's called. I'll take that. We've had like, what, 3 melee arcanes? And we use them pretty frequently, so I'm not too mad at that. That's a decent result. Alright, let's do our giveaway, guys. If you guys want to jump on in for the giveaway, !join, type that in your chat right now on TTV. We'll draw that. Winner gets a catalyst or a reactor. Up to you. Your choice of the winner, of course. And then I think we'll do probably Descendia, I guess. Probably. I don't think I've done that yet. We know. In Italy, North, where your wars just came home 2 days ago. Oh, nice. Is it? I'm guessing it's pretty cold up there, right? Like North Italy, I always associated with like the Alps and stuff, right? Was it a snowcation? Snow vacation? All right, drawing the giveaway in 10 seconds. If you're not in it, make sure you join right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.5. Now, good luck, everyone. Oh, so you went to the sunny part, I guess. Hey, cool, nice. Very nice. Hope you enjoyed that. Versace, you've been drawn as a winner. Congratulations. Are you there, my friend? Are you there? Would you like the catalyst or reactor? You got a minute to claim it. ! Win. Type that in the chat to claim. And we'll give you that one right now. While we get invited to a game. She won't join in for a sec. We got time. Versace, you got 30 seconds. Are you there? I would like to go to Italy one day, I think. It's not like high on my bucket list, but I think I would like to go there one day. Yeah, parrots are cool for companion birds, but I think ravens have much more aura. Ravens are the kind of birds that you can like leave your own devices, but like they'll watch your back. Parrots are the more ones you kind of like look after and whatnot, I guess. You have more interaction with. Redraw Desire XDDD. You've been drawn as a winner. Congratulations. Are you there in the chat? You have 1 minute to claim. I'm not sure if they'll be there. This was a while ago. I'm gonna redraw. I've checked the viewer list. I don't think they're there. So I'm gonna redraw that. If they are there, I'll give them one anyway. Xantha? Who's Xantha? Are you there? You've been redrawn as a winner. Congratulations. You got 50 seconds to claim. This has been up for a while, by the way. I should have probably drawn it earlier. That's on me. Piranha, yeah? Thank you for your follow. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Hope you're well today. Yeah, I probably should have drawn this one like after the first Archimedia, but I kind of forgot. So, my bad. We'll do a formal bundle after this, I reckon, yeah? A cheeky formal bundle up for grabs. Why not? For the heck of it. Let me change my build. What are we going to bring to Descendia today? Did we bring Nidus? I think we brought Nidus last time, actually. I think so. Xantha's here. Congratulations, Xantha. What would you like? Let me know. I'll send one to you. Did we bring Nidus last time? Do I have a Nidus here? I do. Yeah, why not? Let's bring Nidus today. How do you claim? Just let me know which one you'd like and I'll send one to you. Your inbox, in-game. Also, let me know your in-game name too, so I can send you one too. So yeah, in-game name, preferred item, one of these two, and then yeah, silver. And your in-game name? Is it just True Xantha? Xantha, lovely. Lovely, congrats, enjoy. And next we'll do a former bundle. So if you guys want to get a former bundle, exclamation mark join, type that in. That'll be up for while we do our 2 Descendia missions today. Pop that in your Twitch chat.
After all you have learned, you return here.
Yeah, so that should be in your inbox now. So when you check your inbox, it should be all there ready to go. Enjoy. You're welcome. All right, let's try some Nidus, shall we? If I can remember how to play Nidus. We played him the other day, didn't we?
And what is this supposed to represent, Devil? Your childhood? Your mother, perhaps?
Oh, I probably should have put short-footed on for this. You forgot to do it this week? I didn't even know what the rewards are this week. It's kind of like the activity that I do once I've done everything else. It's good activity. I don't even mind doing it. Oh god, I definitely should have put on a short-footed for this because I am not doing too well here. Blue for Steel Path, then the other. Yeah, I mean, like the rewards aren't amazing usually. Like sometimes they're like kind of okay, but other times they're just whatever. But it's something that I do anyway. It's an activity at the end of the day. About an hour to kill. And it's fun, you know, I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. There's definitely worse activities I could be doing. Necromech. I have to watch out for this because the Necromech on Steel Path can be pretty brutal. They can kill you in like one hit. Yeah, it's something to do. It's a fun activity, different variety, you know. So I really don't mind it at all.
Massacre of targets that do not fight back. Familiar.
Yes, exclamation mark join if you like a formal bundle. That one is up for grabs right now. We'll draw that once we're done in Descendias. How you doing, Riri? Welcome in. Good morning.
Perhaps this is
Hope you're well. It's good to see you.
Devils from when he was a little boy smashing his toys.
How have you been? Impossible. You don't even know one. Wait, so if you launch into the mission and you don't own a Necromech, would it put you in a default one or would it just not you put you in a Necromech? I've never thought of that actually. It used to be a requirement to have a Necromech so you could do the new war, but they kind of changed that. The stock one? It's better than nothing, I guess. It's better than not having one. At least you can kind of be a little bit tanky, you know what I mean? Slightly. I mean, if you use your abilities, you might be fine, right? If you have your second ability active, you can negate damage. As long as you're doing that. The weapon might be a bit meh. You might be alright with your fourth ability. If you get a Void Rig, of course, rather than a Bone Widow. So it might not be terrible. You'd obviously want to have your own Necromech if you have the opportunity. In fact, I feel like you should probably try and get one eventually, Adversaries, if you don't have one. They are pretty handy. I like to use mine for certain Archimedes missions, for example. open world things. If you're doing like a toroid farm, for example, toroid farm can be pretty good with necromech. You've got your what is it? Spaceship thing. Can't remember the name now.
I am accustomed to not trusting
When you're doing space missions.
I may be to blame for this one.
It's in the foundry, but your priorities are probably wrong and non-existent. You don't have one yet? It used to be much higher priority, right? So you used to need to have the necromech to be able to do the new war. It was like requirement. You have to have a railjack, you have to have a necromech. I think they changed it now, so you don't have to have that. Which takes away a lot of the whole farming for it. Because the farming can take a while, the whole mining and stuff, the refining, it takes a long time. But once you got a void rig, they're good to have. Definitely good to have.
The refractory is trying to purge Marie from the system. However amusing that is, if it succeeds, this
They also give you a lot of mastery rank. They also give you, what was it?
usually I
6 or 8,000, I think, in the mastery rank.
but I recommend staying out of the light. Trust me.
If you're trying to get MR30 or certain mastery rank, they can be handy for it too. Yeah, the farming sucks. The farming for it sucks. I will not lie. Sometimes we do like necromech giveaways here as well. Like we can give away the parts for necromechs. People donate them sometimes, so we, you know, it saves you having to build a bone widow, for example. But yeah, the farming for it is not fun. The mining and not. But if you're going to be going for complete mastery of the game and get everything unlocked, it's something you got to do. It used to be a requirement. It used to be a required thing. Not so much these days. How long have you been playing for, Piranha? Or Piranha, yeah.
Come, rest, and take what blessings soul may grant to you.
Alright, what have we
In
got?
this desolation of the devil's mind, we take what shelter we can.
Oh, so not very long at all, yeah? Like a month and a bit? I don't have shield, so I need that.
With soul's light, we will endure.
Well, so you saw me and Akari at AvCon, and when she said, please, please, please play Warframe with me, you took it literally.
Soul be in your heart.
Now, if I had $1 for every time someone actually did that, they started playing Warframe because we said that at a panel, we'd have a few dollars, I think. Yeah, nice. And you're enjoying it so far? Having a good time with it? I mean, if you're sticking with it, I'm sure it sounds like you're enjoying it. It is, it's not necessary. You can definitely get by the entire thing without necromech, like 100%. It used to be you had to have a necromech to be able to do certain missions, but you don't necessarily need it these days, do you? But if you have the time to farm one, I would recommend it for sure. Cute haircut, thank you, Curtis. Thank you. Do you mean the hair or the beard? Because I kind of messed up, right? I got a haircut last week. I went a lot shorter, but I went to shave yesterday, I think it was. And you know, I have 2 different shaver heads. So I used my first one for like getting rid of the bulk of it, and then I used like a second one to sculpt it a bit better. The first one was fine. I shaved it down to usually an 1.5 inches, or no, not 1.5 inches, sorry, 1.5. The second one, I thought I had it on 1.5, but I had it on 0.5. So I started shaving in areas where like my cheek, for example, and it just took a big chunk out. I was like, oh no. So I had to go really short today. So not much of a beard today. Not much of a beard. We're looking pretty short. Looking 15 years younger. If I was 15 years younger, I would be younger than 15. I'd be 14. Cool. I look like a 14-year-old. I'm just messing with you. Hey, it's good to see you, Curtis. Hope you're well. Hope you're being good. I'm glad you've been enjoying it. It's definitely one of those games where you can You can sink a lot of time into it. And I like it because your progress is saved. Like, you don't ever have to restart your progress or anything. Like, it's always there. Whatever platform you join on, be it console, Switch, mobile, PC, you'll always be able to come back to it. You regret opening Liz's stream? What is she talking about? What abominations should she be discussing? Let's get some stacks up. Pushed for nerf mod for a companion early on, felt minor burnout, but then saw Citrine, was like, I want to play more. Ooh. And Citrine Deluxe, no, Citrine Prime comes out soon, actually. Have you got Citrine yet? Citrine does take a long time to get. I remember that's probably the longest frame it took me to farm. But with Citrine Prime coming out in literally a month, I think it is, or around a month, it will definitely be easier to get a hold of if you haven't got one already. What am I giving away? Former bundle. If you like a former bundle, exclamation mark join, and we'll give you one away for the winner. A fropper at this hour? Do it. I was going to get a fropper, actually. I was going to get a waffle for dinner, but alas, we didn't get food tonight. I forgot to eat, so I'm probably going to get dinner soon after stream. As per usual, I have once again forgotten my food. Yeah, the Citrine farm was also a bit of a tiring one for me. I didn't particularly like it, but I'll give her a try a bit more when she comes out with the Prime version in like a month's time. Yeah, you won't have to do it any more than once. You used to have to be able to do it twice. When Citrine Prime comes out in a month's time, you won't have to do that grind ever again, unless you want to get the arcanes for it, which are all the weapons. But for the most part, you don't have to worry about that anymore. Does it come with my shirt merch? I could give away shirt merch. I used to have a bunch of them. I either gave them all away or like I lost them somewhere. That's what I got. I had like stubby holders and stuff too. A while ago. A couple of our like really early supporters got a few of the things. As long as you're enjoying the game, Karana. Yeah, I haven't really tried Citrine yet. Even though I played for how long? 2 years? Still haven't tried it. Like, properly anyway. We'll get around to it. One day. In a month. Well, it sounds like you got your priorities pretty straight anyway. Yeah, you don't necessarily need a necromech, but if you ever get around to getting one, they are pretty handy. I have a catalyzing shields of Titania, actually. Titania and Volt can be pretty good over catalyzing shields.
I believe the meaning of this is quite clear.
A mod that I don't use very much, actually, I will say that. That's probably one of my least used mods. Yeah, because she has such a, damage reduction as well, and, what else does she do? Like some, I can't even remember what Citrine does. I do want to give her a good shot. Hey, honestly, for someone who's been playing a month, you've really got the game template. It took me a good month just to kind of understand the game, honestly. So the fact that you've got this all the way, like as far as you have already, that's really solid. It is one of those games where you can get definitely burnout from, but if you pace yourself pretty nicely, you'll be fine. You keep avoiding Helmin. That is the one thing that everyone should get, I think. That is probably one of the most important things in the game to get your hands on if you haven't got one yet. Damage reduction and HP per second. Yeah. That's right. The gem and shit. I haven't even done Dragon Keys yet. I've done Dragon Keys like a few times, I can never be bothered. It's I'm not really good at finding the thing. If you can find it really quickly, like you can make a lot of platinum by doing that. Actually, the dragon keys and what's the other thing? Yeah, doing the Oracle Vaults. I don't do that because I can't be bothered. But it's a good platform for people who are sort of mid-game. Yeah, most people at your stage, I mean, most people at my stage don't even do dragon keys, so that's something. That is something. Yeah, you've got it down packed. You've got everything all right, haven't you? Soon you'll be coming to join us in Archimedes and stuff, Elite Archimedes and Endgame. Endgame, I guess you could say. I mean, there's not really much of an endgame to Warframe, but those kind of activities. Right, 2 more enemies. Last one. Nice. Yeah. Now that makes sense. I paced it pretty slowly at first. I don't think I did the quest really until about a month in. And it took me about 3 or 4 months to get to like the new war. So yeah, you're getting at a really good pace. You can sink so many hours into this game. So many hours. 2 AM, you're gonna risk waking people for a cuppa? Do it. That was me the other night. It was 3 in the morning. I woke up, I got leftover pizza.
Speed would be important when on the battlefield, I suppose.
Luckily, like, I can go out any time of the night and not risk waking people, I guess. When you have the risk of that. Yeah. Like I used to when I lived at home and stuff. If I was gaming late, anytime past like 11 AM, 11 PM. Yeah, nah, it wasn't a good time. Yeah, once you've done, I think is it the second dream? Second dream is where the quests really start having the turn. Like before that, it's just kind of, oh yeah, like this is the thing, this is that, this is whatever, like go and do this. After the second dream, that's when it's like, okay, this is something. Like this is, yeah. There are some really dark quests as well. The Sacrifice is pretty dark. Chains of Harrow is not dark, but I guess that hits home to a fair few people, I think. How to do the fragmented thing? Fragmented Tide? Fragmented Tide? What do you mean by that one? Yeah, Chains of Harrow definitely hits home for a few people. I know that much. In Descendia, you just kill it. It just randomly pops up and you just kill it, right? Just shoot it. That's what I did. As you would any other boss. Let's do resistance.
Yes, onward.
Yeah, just blast it, I think is the way to go. That's what we did. It can be pretty bulky. Actually, if you have your Tauron Strike available, use that. Because your Tauron Strike does a lot of damage to like tank enemies like that. To big enemies. Boss enemies, I guess you could say. So yeah, Tauron Strike should take away at least half itself, I would say. If you're struggling to do damage against them.
Clearly did not understand. What unholy project sealed this onto your psyche, Rose?
That's of course if you have one. And you have it charged. That should be max stacks. Are you doing it solo, XEN, or you got a team with you? Definitely better with a team with you, easier with a team. It might add more health to it, but I guess you can rely on others to do damage too, so. I know Jade Shadows is another quest that really hits home to people. Jade Shadows 1 and the new one which came out, Jade Shadows 2. They're really like feels quests sort of thing. Oops, I fell in the water. And again, the lava, I should say, not water. Are you doing it in Steel Path? Because I've noticed actually, like, I've done them before. There was a infested Oni that was really, really tanky, and it was taking no damage. It literally took like 20 minutes to kill. Sometimes they can get weird like that.
Like an
But,
unfortunate urchin, Father Leon
yeah,
Allard has become
hopefully it's not that.
part of the machinery. If this descent is to continue, best make sure he is not chewed to pieces.
Frictionless, that's why I'm slipping. Yeah, so basically there are certain frames that actually don't have shields at all. So the frame that I'm using right now called Nidus is one of those frames which just doesn't have a shield. There's two frames in particular. There's Nidus, there's three, sorry. Nidus, Inaris, which is the one that Akari plays a lot of, and Kulivo. Those three frames don't have any shields, they only have health pools. Kulivo is a bit different because he can generate overguard for himself. Nidus and Inaris have really high health and really high armor. So they don't have that shield gating ability, but their survivability is in different ways. And then there's other frames like Hildren, for example, which is literally like no health, all shields basically. They have like 100 health and like 10,000 shields basically. It's just how different frames are built really, how you play around. So yeah, Nidus has a mechanic called stacks, and if you look at my, if I close my camera, you'll be able to see there's like a little icon down there. I don't know if you're watching on mobile or not, but there's like a little icon that says 199, and there's a little red icon now. That's what's like your stacks mechanic. So the more stacks you have, the more health you get, the more damage your abilities do, and the more tanky you become. So yeah, even though you don't have the shields and the shield gating abilities, you have just a huge pool of health. Yeah, so it's just how different frames work basically. Frames that have no shields, only health, are probably a bit more technical as play, I would say. Like, I wouldn't recommend Nidus or like Inaris to a beginner, for example. It's just how the frame is, really. But yeah, as you can see, if I don't have this ability active, I have... Hang on, I'll turn it off. I have... If you look in the corner, 1,300 health. Which isn't much, but I have a lot of armor. The more stacks of stacks I have, the more my parasitic link ability gives me more health. So as you can see, I now have 16,000 health, and also a ally close to me also has a lot more health. So if I go at someone like, if you look up at the top corner, you look at let's say you look at Akari, right? And if I use my ability on Akari, you can see that not only I get a lot of health, but she also goes up to 7,000 health herself as well. So basically, you give yourself a bunch of health, and you give an ally a bunch of health as well. Kanara, welcome in. Oi, oi, a nerd. Actually, I'm kind of smart. Or am I? I don't know. How you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for your 2-month sub. I appreciate that, my friend. Hope you're being well. What's up with you? What's new? Similar to how you've been playing Citrine, but instead of minor health regen and damage red, everything else scales. Yeah. Well, if you like that way of playing, there's actually a arcane. I don't know if you have these unlocked yet. But there's this, it's basically add-ons to your warframes and weapons called arcanes. They give you extra power boosts and whatnot. You unlock them after you do a bunch of quests. There is an arcane that you can get, which gives you no shield. So it takes away all your shields, but you can only take a maximum of 500 damage per second. So if you were to make a build with Citrine without catalyzing shield and you just made a really tanky like health Citrine build, that could be something that you could play around with. So yeah. There's so many different ways to like build warframes basically and customize it to how you want essentially. So it's really cool. Now thank you for your resubscription, Kanara. I appreciate that a lot. Araxia. What's new with you? What's new with everyone actually? What have we all been up to? This lovely week so far. Spider time. Yeah, you'll start off with just getting random arcanes here and there. The more you play, the more you'll unlock arcanes and rank them up. You get certain arcanes on certain missions, so like in Cetus, for example, on Earth, you get like Eidolon arcanes. Doing like Zariman missions, you get Zariman arcane. Obviously, you won't have that yet, but yeah, the more you play, the more stuff you can get. Like this mission here that I'm doing will give us arcanes for doing it. As you can see, like that Arcane Avenger, Arcane Agility, those are rewards that I get from doing this.
I really do not know why I continue to
Playing War Thunder low tier so far is fun. Yeah, I don't actually mind War Thunder. I played it once or twice. I keep getting sponsorship requests like War Thunder streams. I haven't done them. Well, I don't know who would come and watch that, but out of all the would you consider War Thunder a gacha game? Nah, it's more like freemium kind of thing, I guess. It's not bad. Yeah, I don't mind War Thunder. Out of all like the games similar to it, it does it quite well. I hope you've been enjoying it. I'm glad to hear you've been enjoying it. Sorry. Yeah, I'll show you that arcane that that you can put on your frame to reduce shields but give you more health and stuff. So basically, like with a frame like Nidus or something like Anaris with a lot of health, you can pretty much become immortal. It's really, really handy. I know Akari uses it on one of her Anaris builds. And a lot of the end game kind of loop basically is trying to farm and get all those arcanes that you haven't got and trying to max them all out as well. Yeah, later on is a lot. Yeah, get arcanes. Yeah, it's not really gacha. It's kind of a freemium, isn't it, in a way? I think. You can pay to win, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Like, the actual gameplay is pretty good. Yeah, let me have a look on here. Yeah, this one here. I'm actually literally using it here. Arcane Persistence. So Arcane Persistence, removal shields. If armor is above 700, cannot be hit for more than 500 damage a second. Magnetic status and ability nullifying effects disable this protection. So with this, like I have no shield anyway on Nidus, so I'm not going to detriment from it whatsoever. I have a really high armor stat of 1657. So basically means like I'm taking a lot less damage to my health for every hit that I have. Obviously with Parasitic Link, I have a lot more health, increase the health by a huge amount, like literally thousands. But once that's on, I literally cannot be hit for any more than 500 per second. And as long as I'm healing, I'm invincible basically. So yeah, when you get that one, you can pop that on some frames. It works pretty good with some frames. Obviously you wouldn't want to put this on like Hildren, for example, or a frame with lots and lots of shields. But with a frame that has, you know, even a decent amount of health, something like Oberon, Kulavo, you could maybe put it on, obviously at Nidus or Naros. Yeah, you get the benefits from that basically. So yeah, it's not too bad. I don't know where you get this. I think you don't get that till quite a bit later on. But yeah, And there's so, like I said, there's so many different arcanes. These are just Warframe arcanes that you're seeing here. Which I have nearly every one apart from that one. But you get arcanes eventually for weapons as well. There's not too many primary arcanes out there. There's secondary arcanes, melee arcanes, there's a couple of as well. And they can, these are really what like increases your damage a lot. So yeah, the more that, the better you get. Chroma with the what's it called, thingy with persistence. Yeah, if you like playing that style of build, like absolutely grab an arcane persistence if you can, and yeah, play around with it basically. All right, I think we're gonna do our next one. I do want to chuck another former on this, I think. Do I go another Omniformer? Maybe not. Hang on. Exilus open. Swap this out because I don't think I need... Wait. Yeah, I don't think I need that there. And then I might put on a second Umbra former because I guess when you're playing in Nidus, you always want to have like your Umbras on. So let's former that. Yeah, that's fine. And then I want to put on this one here so I can actually use my weapon without falling over. And then, yeah, when you're playing with just a health builder frame as well, something like Hunter Adrenaline, which converts damage on health to energy, basically gives you like unlimited energy. So you don't have to even worry about having much energy. Like with this, I only have 140 energy or something like that. But because every time I take damage to my health, I get energy. So, yeah, like you can work really well with Hunter Adrenaline with those like health only builds. It's honestly pretty good. And Citrine can be really tanky too. So yeah, you put your gem down, obviously. You could even use, I don't know if you have like Helmet Physio, but you can use other abilities eventually to bolster your own abilities kind of thing. You can like mix and match a few abilities here and there.
Why return here to this?
So, yeah. You can make a really tanky Citrine if you want to.
Target practice. Very well. On we
Like
go.
99% damage reduction, basically. Oh, cool. So you know about that. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, Raw's always good, chap. Raw's one of the... I like to say universal ability for helmet ping. For subsuming, because it works on nearly every frame. But if you really wanted to make a tanky one, you could do Citrine with her gem, and then you could put on something like Onamori or Foley's ability, which is Mirror Image, I think it's called. Is it? I might be mistaken for that one. But Foley has an ability as well, which does damage reduction in an area of effect. So you could literally stack those two and have like literally maximum amount of reduction. Be really, really tanky. Yeah, Raw and Nourish are like your bread and butter ones. And I would probably put Bright Bonnet in that as well. Because Bright Bonnet, it doesn't get used as much, but you can kind of get the benefits of Nourish without having it as Nourish. It depends what frame it is. I guess if you're using from an A to B frame, Nourish is better. But if you're doing like a defense point, I think Bright Bonnet's better. My personal opinion. Yeah, Killer Bear doesn't really need many more ways to survive as well. You're right, the XCN. He has his own generative overguard, which is really good anyway. But if you really wanted to, you could pop on Killer Bear. The pain this week. I do. Hang on, we have to do our necromech, don't we? Make sure we don't die. Generating stacks, we're going well. A lot of people don't actually know you can shoot those jade lights. I'm very glad we put on Prime Footed there because I would be being knocked down like no tomorrow right now. We're already at max stacks. Already maxed out of health, which is really good. Yeah, we'll be vibing. We'll be fine. I'll make sure I use my tower on strike on the Caesarean things. I actually like the Jade Lights. When you're playing something like Nezha or Rhino or even like Harrow, for example, the Jade Lights can actually give you so much. Like, you can literally stand still, get a bunch of Jade Lights on you, use your Iron Skin ability on Rhino, for example, and just get like a million overcard. It's kind of funny. Same with Nezha, you use your Warding Halo, and it just blocks like 10 million damage reduction. Alright, this is where we need to worry, because we could easily die here.
We never would have survived to that point without them.
As long as we stay on top of them, like we get them first, before they use their abilities on us, we should be good. As you can see, they're pretty bulky if you don't use your fourth ability on these. I actually don't know how the 2 works. I know the 2 blocks damage, but I don't know if you absorb damage first, do you? Is that right? You absorb damage first? Well, that's the beauty of Warframe, really, isn't it? The beauty of Warframe is you can literally just make whatever the heck you want. Anything can be viable. It's not like, you know, you obviously, yeah, some builds are going to be terrible if you don't do any good, but like anything can be taken to like a level cap, for example. Any weapon can be made to be good. Obviously, there's the meta ones, you know, people that play like Torrid Revenant, for example, but anything can be good. You make the game how you enjoy it, and play it how you want, basically. That's the beauty of it. There's no right or wrong way to play the game. It's just playing the game. That's it. Oh, it's Iron Skin without Overguard? Okay, I didn't know that. I thought it was just that you activate it and that's it. And then it deactivates. Huh. That is good to know, actually. Yeah, as long as you're having fun, then you're playing the game right, is what I'd like to say. And if your idea of fun is trying to get the maximum damage or trying to make stupid builds or, you know, playing the meta game, as long as you're having fun, alright, that's good. That's the main thing about this game.
Did we finally figure out how to make gold from lead?
Magni. Yeah, if you want to do that, then by all means. I mean, I know there's players that literally just play support frames. I know, like Bob, for example, likes to play Jade a lot. When I play arbitrations, I like to bring, even though it's not meta, I like to bring Oberon because it just supports so well that we can get to really, really high levels and get lots of drops and whatnot. If you want to play solo, go play solo. If you want to play in a group, go play in a group. There's no right or wrong way to play. As long as you're having a good time. That's the main thing, right? Even if you're the player that comes in like once a year just to play the update, like the mainline update, and then leave, as long as you're enjoying yourself. Obviously better if you're playing it more consistently. But if you're doing your once a year playthrough and you come back to it, it'll always be here for you. You can always come back to it. It's a beauty. I know a lot of streamers when they play, they either say like, oh, I don't want any gifts. I want to play the entire thing by myself, solo. And then there are some streamers like myself, they're like, yeah, I'll accept any gift, you know? Yeah, doesn't matter how you play. As long as you're a positive member of the community, which there is a lot of. I will say, like, Warframe community is one of, if not the most positive communities there is in gaming. Like, I've never really met many people that are bad in Warframe. Most people are pretty good. So yeah.
Accustomed to not trusting that which I see. I may be to blame for this one. Phantoms of your past, dancing on puppets.
If you want to try and collect everything in the game, every item in the game, like me, you want to get every Warframe, every weapon, maximum MR, legendary rank. Yeah, like genuinely, and I've played some like decent games, right? I played a few different games. I think the closest game that I would say is like similar community is like Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 14 has got a very good community, very supportive and coming from things like Counter-Strike and Overwatch, where in particular Overwatch, I mean, it's kind of hard to play a game of Overwatch without getting flamed, really, isn't it? For no reason. Yeah, it's night and day. I think the worst thing about it is sometimes people are just too eager to the point where, like, too helpful. Right. And a lot of streamers get this issue. Same thing, where it's like people want to help so much that they overhelp in a way. Which isn't a bad thing if you don't mind it, but it can definitely, for new players, it can definitely be overwhelming, is what I'm saying. Like, I got pretty overwhelmed at first when I started playing because there were just some people that were trying to pull me in many different directions. Where I had to say, like, take a bit of a step back and be like, hey guys, like, you know, let me just experience this and then we can talk about this later. But other times I'm like, yeah, like, I have no idea what the law is going on here. Like, tell me what's going on. Basically, give me the TLDR of this game. That's me. I think you guys are on an ad at the moment as well, so I'm sorry about that. DMs? Yeah.
Come, rest, and take what blessings so. And did you think little Marie had left your side? Jamais.
Alright. What have we got? That's pretty good. I haven't seen them before, actually.
We fight on.
You haven't really seen the hype for people to try this as yourself on a carry anywhere else. Honestly, it's one of like the best kept secrets in gaming. Gonna eat some dinner. See you later. No worries, XCN. Enjoy your food. Catch you later. Thank you for hanging out tonight. I appreciate it. Much love. Yeah, it's a... Not many people really know like, about Warframe. They either played it when it first came out like 13 years ago, or they've never heard of it. I'd never heard of it until I met Akari and she got me into it. Like, the sole reason I play this game is because of Akari. And of course, like you guys, of course, like the reason I got into it in the first place is because of her. But yeah, it's one of those games where it goes under the radar a lot. But you find that the people who do play are pretty passionate about it. This thing, yeah, it's pretty tanky, isn't it? Sometimes they can get really tanky. I know like the Infested Oni was very similar to this where it was super tanky. If you have your Tower on strike though, that's going to be doing a lot of damage to it. I do not have my Tower Strike, so I need to charge it. Yeah, and I'm the same. Like when I first started playing, I was like, yeah, I don't know if this game's for me. I played Destiny in the past, but you know, is it something I'm going to actually enjoy? Coming from Counter-Strike and Overwatch and whatnot, I used to watch Akari, and she I literally had no idea what's going on. It's one of those games where if you don't play it, you really don't know what you're doing. If you come in randomly and watch this game, there's a non-zero chance you're going to be like, what's going on? I have no clue. If you play the game, you then get to understand it, basically. But yeah, having not played the game before, it's tricky to follow along. But yeah, it's like nothing I've really played before. Destiny is the closest thing, and that was not even close, I think. Yeah, you just see like a lot of killing, and that's it, basically. It's literally one of the most chaotic games. Finger, you left us. You left us, mate. I gotta deal with this thing. Big old bastard. It's alright. Yeah, this guy is very tanky, and I'm not charging my Tower Strike fast at all. Can I use my art gun? I might use my art gun here. Even that's doing not much. It wouldn't let you press. Oh no! Oh, that's devastating. Buh. That's why my Tower Strike isn't charged, because I have the Morzelon on, and this doesn't have a lens on it. Of course. I should have a strike by now. No. How long it take for the butt to get here from Makari stream? Do you mean from Makari stream over to here? Instantaneous. So Akari is my real life partner. Like, we live together. We are dating each other. Like, she's literally in the room next door. So a lot of her community and my community are very mixed together, and a lot of like the jokes that go on there will also be understood here, basically. So yeah, pretty much day one since the sort of thing started there. Like, I could literally leave right now and go on her stream and say hello and talk shit if I wanted to. And I do sometimes. I do, in fact, sometimes. But yeah, we always, like, stream together. Whenever she's streaming, there's a good chance I'm streaming, and vice versa. Whenever I'm streaming, there's a good chance she's doing it as well. Majority of the time, we're playing together, be it Warframe or Overwatch or anything else. She doesn't play everything that I play, but vice versa. I don't really play her like, retro games and stuff. Yeah, she does. Yeah, if one of us is playing Warframe, there's a good chance the other one is also playing Warframe at the same time. Yeah, I am I am the #1 guest appearance on our stream, I guess you could say. Yeah, a lot of the jokes that go there are replicated here too. I'm glad you put that together. You seem to cotton on to things pretty quick, actually, Byron. You seem to cotton on very, very quickly to a lot of things, be it in-game or elsewhere. This guy is so tanky. Jesus Christ. You weren't wrong when you said this guy's real tanky. Sometimes they're like this, though. Sometimes they're just super duper beefy, and I don't know why. There's no reason as to why they are. They just are. Like, the one time we did that infested on it took us like 30 minutes to do. It reminds me of this. You like me for real, for real. I do a lot of work in like news media, so I'm also pretty observational with a lot of things. Alright, they gotta spawn again. It could be, potentially. I wouldn't put it past, but it happens sometimes every now and then. Like I said, like, this is probably the 3rd time I've seen it happen. Oh, we have pumped this guy full of damage. Full of damage. It happens. What primary am I using? I'm using the Cedo Prime Melancholy. Before I was using my arc gun, the Mausolon, but right now I have the Cedo Prime one. Yeah, I like to be informed before I go into things as well. I'm the exact same. You're like me for real, for real. Almost dead. Yeah, this is a tanky boy. There we go. Beautiful. That was a good 10 minutes. Maybe less than that. A little bit less. Then again, sometimes I also dive in head first. It depends. If I'm gaming, I like to dive in head first and like read things later. If I'm calculating things IRL, then I usually try and find out as much information before I go in somewhere. Like with Warframe, I literally just go straight in. I'll ask question later. I jump in, kill things, ask question later. In real life, I am not like that. City knows. City's seen me do it countless times. I join in a mission and be like, oh, what's the modifiers? Completely oblivious to what's going on, basically. It's a frequent occurrence. But we get through it. We get through it, don't we? We don't struggle too much. They're taking so much damage. Oh yeah, the amount of times is ridiculous. I'll jump it in. Hey, why am I not doing damage? Oh, it's a heavy weapon thing. Oh, I have to use headshots only. Like, it's more than new. It's probably a once a week occurrence, I would say. A weekly occurrence of the exact, yeah, that. I was pretty good today. I've been pretty good today, I would say. And I'm getting better. But yeah, I'm definitely more calculated in person as I am in game. I have to be. It's just my job. And here I am smacking the ground over and over again. Peak Nidus gameplay, by the way. This is what peak Nidus gameplay looks like if you've never seen it before. This is how to play Nidus. I would not be surprised if it's my most used ability after this. Yeah. Yeah, there's also, I think, an option where if you tap and hold Volt Shield, like instead of like placing it down by tapping, I think you can hold it to place it and it stays in front of you the whole time. There's a lot of things, like a lot of tap invert abilities where if you tap them, or if you hold them, they give you like extra benefits, for example. Or they work differently. Like Gauss's Thermal Thunder is one. Sometimes you actually want to invert those abilities, so the hold is like your tap and the tap is like your hold. There's a lot of reading the Warframe, and even though it's good to read all of it, you're not expected to read all of it. I don't read all of it. For example, like Parasitic Link, which is my ability here. If I tap it, it attaches to the enemy or to the ally I'm looking at. Or the enemy I'm looking at, actually. But if I hold it, it'll actually attach to the nearest ally without even having to look at it. So yeah, depending on if you tap or you hold ability, it does something different. Volt's a very good frame to main, actually. It's, in my opinion, the most versatile frame in all of Warframe. He is always... maybe not the best. I mean, some things are the best. Like Eidolon Hunts is very, very good at. But he's one of those frames where you can do a lot with, and there's lots of different ways of playing him. And for that reason, I think he's very popular. He's also very fast, like, you know, using the speed and whatnot. But yeah, he's great at buffing damage. He's great at killing Eidolons. He's great at running through missions really fast. If I could go back and restart and pick one starter, I think he's the best starter to have, personally. Mag is maybe better for like late game stuff. Excalibur is I think probably the coolest out of the three, but also probably the least useful, I would say, out of the three starters. But yeah, definitely Volt can just get you by a lot. He's great for like nuking brooms, nuking things as well when you're doing what is it? Like Sanctuary Onslaught and whatnot. Yeah, Excalibur is poster boy. I think most players probably pick Excalibur as well, myself included. I saw it, I'm like, oh yeah, that one looks cool. Like Volt looks like a wizard and Nag looks weird. So I'm going to play Volt. So I'm going to play Excalibur. And then I have not really played him since. Getting away from the Stalker in small rooms is good for that. Definitely for early game players. Later on, I mean, we call Stalker Santa because he literally just delivers us free stuff. But I remember my first time playing against, like, having a Stalker spawn on me, and I was like, oh my god, I'm going to bloody die here. I think that's a canon experience for everyone who plays Warframe, is getting absolutely done over by Stalker as a MR, like, 3 player. It is a canon experience, and if you ever play with a brand new player and the Stalker spawns, you cannot interfere. You have to just watch them fight and die, unfortunately. You can be there to pick them up. Don't get me wrong, you can definitely pick them up once they're down, but... yeah, it's a canon experience. Getting done by a Stalker. Definitely easy these days. But even so, like, your first Stalker, you'll probably lose to. That happened to me. I'm not even ashamed to say it happened to me. Alright, floor 11. We'll probably wrap up after this, by the way. We'll probably be done in about 15 or 20 minutes, I would imagine. So it is getting pretty late. It's 2 in the morning and I haven't eaten food yet, so kind of wouldn't mind a cheeky feed. Get a Macca's or something. Yeah, City's been playing a long time, so he has seen the game evolve a lot over the years. How dare I? I'm sorry, City. I'm sorry that I'm going to get a burger. The enemies are not spawning. Oh, they take ages to spawn. It is quite amusing, yes. There's an item in the game called the Wolf of Saturn 6 Beacon. And what it does, it spawns an enemy called the Wolf of Saturn 6. And he's pretty beefy, like he's not easy to kill. But I've always been tempted to load into like the very first mission against level 1 players. Oh, sorry, we have level 1 players on my team and spawn one of them. And just see how they react. 40-minute walk, that's why you gotta drive. You gotta get your car and drive there, mate. Is that something you might need to do now that you're moving away? Is look at doing that, maybe? Weaker than the last... Yes, it was weaker than that. Definitely weaker than that. I mean, I could probably still kill it in like 2 hits. But he will probably one-shot any low-level character. I've never actually killed one before. Never taken one down, so... I think there's videos of it on YouTube. People doing it. Yeah, do I have it? It's like one of these things, like this beacon thing. It looks like that, and you just spawn them in. They're hard to get items, but if you have them, you can do some shenanigans with it for sure. Yeah, get a bike then, honestly. Maybe you should do that. Even if it's like a second-hand bike up there. Get one and ride around with it. If it's cyclable city, of course. Not everywhere is cyclable. Be cheaper as well. They're always so expensive these days. I have a diesel car, so it's even worse for me. In saying that, it hasn't gone all the way up to like $3.30 like it was before. It's kind of steady around like $2.40, which is still a lot per litre. But it hasn't gone as bad as I thought it would. What he drinks like a house style. Yeah. Alright, let's get through here.
I remember training for live combat. I do not miss it.
It's a gas. It's not overly a gas guzzler. It's 1.6 litre. My car is, but it has got turbo. So when your turbo kicks in, it does use a bit.
And what did it amount to in the end?
Yeah, it really just jumped up so much. Super expensive. Like I filled up half a tank. It cost me $80. $80 half a tank. Ridiculous.
Ah, yes. I remember training for live combat.
I don't like these things. They're annoying to ride. Yeah, I'm trying to drive as less as I can, but obviously sometimes you can't help it. Can you? Oop. And with my like chronic illness and stuff, I could take public transport, but I'd prefer not to. Why not? What, for public transport? We have some like decent public transport links, but because I have my my chronic illness, I have ulcerative colitis, and I get a lot of pain easily, and frequently. So if I'm on like a bus and I get pain and I need to get off the bus to like get rid of the pain, and I can't just stop a bus like that. Whereas if I'm driving, I can pull over and do what I need to do.
Here you are safe.
So I can take it, but I just prefer not to. Sure.
Yes, onward. We descend.
Yeah, I mean, I have like a disability parking permit and everything because of my condition. Which is handy at Christmas time. Actually, it's super duper handy because whenever I go to the city, for example, the city has lots of parking limits. Like you can only park in certain places for 2 hours, and it costs you and stuff. If I park on the side of the road, like a roadside parking, not only do I get free parking, whereas usually it would cost me money, I'd get it for free, I also get double the allocated time. So if it's like 2 hour park and you got to pay like $15, I can park for 4 hours for free. It's really handy. Even if it's not in like a marked disabled spot, it's super good. It does suck at the best of times, yeah. The chronic illness sucks at the best of times. I literally, even at Abcon I was struggling. You wouldn't have noticed probably, but yeah, I was in quite a bit of pain at Abcon during the panel that we were doing. I hide it pretty well, but it can be pretty bad sometimes. Yeah, it does affect like every aspect of my life ever, pretty much. It sucks. I make do with it. You can get through it. Stay positive, that's always we gotta do. Yeah, that's why I drive my car everywhere though, because just handy. Yeah, I've had a couple of years of practice for it, I guess we could say. About half a decade or so, if not more technically, I guess. Like, I'm always in at least like a 2 out of 10 pain. At the moment, I'm probably in a 3 out of 10 pain. Like, it's not bad, but it's noticeable. When it gets bad, I have to like leave stream and stuff. Actually, my back's more in pain these days. Got really bad back pain today. And not the nerve pain I was having the other day.
If this descent is to continue,
it's just sore back.
make sure he is not chewed to pieces.
Yeah. That's just us.
Guide-nous à travers cette obscurité et protège nos âmes du mal. Seul, guide-nous à travers cette obscurité et protège nos âmes du mal.
It's all right, Marie. They are only phantoms.
Oh man, Beck, you've been there. You're older than me, City. I'm sure you've been there a few times. I always say I need to get a better chair. This chair sucks. It really does bad for my back, so one day I'll get a better chair. I used to have a better chair, but it fucking broke. It didn't break, but like the leather got all peeled and stuff because I left it out in the sun. And I was moving house, and it went all hard and cracked, so I couldn't use it anymore. I'll get a better chair soon, eventually. It's a frequent thing, unfortunately, Piranha. It's a frequent thing. I can't help it. I mean, I try to help it, and eventually, one day, hopefully, we'll have it under control. But all of the remedies are failing so far. So yeah, we deal with it what we can.
Dear sweet giant cat, lead us swiftly to the heart of corruption.
I won't get too into it, but pretty much my body likes to attack itself, right? So when I'm healthy, my body's like, oh, this is a foreign invader. We need to inflame your entire abdomen and try and get rid of this like foreign entity. So basically, like, even though everything was all healthy, my body's like, we need to attack itself. We need to attack you right now. So funnily enough, when I'm sick, I actually don't get too sick because my body is so good at attacking itself that it knows what to attack. But it attacks too much in a way. So like, yeah, immune system stuff, whatnot. Basically, my body treats me as if I'm sick all the time. And it tries to get rid of that sickness by attacking itself. Yeah, stupid fucking body. We try not to let it get us down though. We try to get on with our life. I think we do a decent job of it. Right, Legosite time. Alright, 3 more rounds. Once this is done, we'll do the giveaway. And then we'll wrap up because it is a bit late for us. And we got to get some food in our system because we alas, have not eaten. So yeah, if you want to jump in for the giveaway, if you haven't done that already, exclamation mark join, type that in. That'll be drawn in about 5 minutes time. About 5 minutes. It ain't good. It's bloody terrible.
It must be vanquished.
I was gonna get food before stream. I just didn't. I wasn't hungry actually. I was like, I can either eat before stream and maybe start stream late, and not be hungry, or I can eat after stream and have food. I chose the latter. I don't know if I should have done that or not, but alas, here we are. I know exactly. I'm on the grind. Always on the grind.
Wicked abomination scuttles forth. I must look away. I do not do well with spiders.
No, I had a pretty late lunch, so that adds to it. And Akari also had a pretty late lunch too, so she wasn't overly hungry either. It's alright. I'll get him Mackey's cheeseburger. If she wants to, of course. If not, I'll go to bed hungry. We pretty frequently do that. It'd be like a weekend stream. And it'd be like 4 in the morning, be like, let's get food. Let's go to the bakery and get like a sausage roll or something. You have to experience it. It's like a rite of passage. Rite of passage for any Australian. Actually, the worst is when you go there between I think it's... Oh, shit. It might be happening tonight, actually. Usually between like 2:30 and 3:30 or 3 and 4 o'clock. Depending on what time you go there. They close down the system, or they update their system, so they can't do any orders for the next hour. And you get there and they just start. It's like, crap, now I have to wait here an hour and then get my food, or I just go hungry. You'll get chewed out to hell and back if you did? How come? What's stopping you?
I continue to agree to this.
I think that's the first thing I did when I got my P plates, like when I first started driving, was Macca's run. Like midnight Macca's run. Alright, last room. Nah, because the inside's closed, right? We don't have them inside. I mean, some of them are open 24 hours inside, but they usually close up the McDonald's for like about 10 p.m. There's a few that are open 24 hours inside, but the one that we go to is usually closes at 10 or whatever it is, so you can't actually go in and order. You probably wake up as up leaving. Sneak out. Sneak out, got it. Nah, I'm not gonna make you do something bad. Climb through the drive-thru window, cook my food, and leave the change on the counter. Pay them to make my own meal. Incredible. Yeah, it wasn't annoying to send here. Our we've been in this like 40 minutes. That thing took like 10 minutes to kill. Sometimes it happens like that. Pay for the material. I'll slave free. You're not making this any less hungry for me. Almost done. Pokemon Fly High, hello to you. Thank you for your follow. Hope you're well today. Nah, you're good. You're good. You're all Gucci. Dunsky. That's all of our weeklies done. Sandy is done. Archimedes is done. Netrocell. All good. Hello. How you been today? Hope you're well. Welcome in, of course. Catalyst Blueprint. We'll have to build that. A couple of adapters, Steel Essence. It's not a great week, but I'll take it regardless. It's something to do. Something to do. Yeah, damage attenuation and then maybe a steel path thing. If you use your tower and strike against them, that does take a lot of damage away from them. Like a lot of health. It does heaps damage. But I just didn't have it charged. I had the wrong stuff on, so. Catalyst build. Indication on a 235 stream streak. Incredible. That's a lot. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you for your continued support. Yeah, things have been well today. We've had a good stream. We're just about to wrap up, actually. We've been here for close to 4 hours now. Done all our activities. We got some pretty good rewards today. We got a couple of Tau Forged Crimsons. How many have we got now, actually? Let's have a look. How many shards we got? Decent amount. Yeah, we got, I think, 1 or 2 of these, I think it was. A couple of these. We got 1 of these. 1 of these. Did we get an amber or not? I can't remember. Regardless, it was good. We had a good haul. So I'm happy with that. A couple of adapters. Now we'll do our giveaway and wrap up because it's late. It's like 2:30 in the morning. And your boy needs some food. So if you want to jump in for the giveaway, guys, ! join. Jump in. You've got 10 seconds before I draw it. Yeah, I'm doing it now, XCN. All good. All well and good, my friend. And best of luck, everyone, of course. 5, 4, 3, 2.5, 1 3/4. Go. Nah, you're right, mate. You're good. Yeah, Gucci. Piranha. Yeah. You got the win there. Congratulations. If you type in !win, I will send you a lovely former bundle, which is always appreciated. Always useful, isn't it? Yeah. Happy days, mate. Congrats. What's your in-game name? I'll send it to you right away. Also, I got a 60% off coupon today. 60% off platinum purchase. So I might pick one up tomorrow. We'll see how we go. It's pretty good. 60% is pretty good. Same as your Twitch. Cool, cool. Perfect. Enjoy it, my friend. Put them to good use. Yeah, never have enough former. I don't have much former. I have like 5 formers. Always low. Always need it. And that was a good stream. Do I have anything else I need to do quickly before I leave? Check these. That's almost full. I should probably spend this.
Anything you need, Tenno.
Oh, don't really need much of the relic packs.
I hope you put it to good use.
Let's go on Toxicadra as well. I mean, you always broken former, literally. No. I build my 1 former a day, and that's it. If I can. A lot of them I don't even have blueprints. Yeah. 5 owned, 8 blueprints. I have not much. Hopefully, Plague Star will come back soon and we can farm like another 70 odd former. That would be ideal. Wishful thinking, maybe, who knows. However, I do have a lot of arbitration Vitus Essence. Arbitrations is not bad for plat farming. I don't plat farm personally. I never plat farm. But if I check my inventory, I have 5,800 Vitus Essence, which is a decent amount. I could probably buy a fair few things with that. We do a lot of arbitrations if you're not aware. Yeah, well, almost 6k. I think Akari's got more actually. I would ask her how much Vitus Essence does she have. I reckon she's got probably like 7k. She would do arbitrations before me, so. But she doesn't use resource drops, I don't think, like blessings and boosters. Yeah. No, we got a lot of it. I don't even know how much the mods cost from arbitrations, but we do them all the time. Like whenever we've done all of our activities of the week, we just jump into an arbitration and just do like 100 rounds of a defense or something like that. 2,500 play dead ass. That's alright. That's significant. But I have to then go through and sell it all one by one and whatnot. I can't be bothered to do that. I'll just let it stack up. Maybe they'll release something that's like 10,000 Vitus Essence and I can put it towards that. A real expensive item. But yeah, no, we have heaps of stuff. We have, heck, like I showed you my Archon charts before. We got like 150 of each base Archon shard. At least. Oh, 146 Azure. Not as many. You got a decent amount though. Each Galv mod at rank 0 is at 20 plat each. Really? I thought that would have been less. I guess I could always just, advertise if I wanted to make plat. I could just say I'm selling Galv mods and pick them up and sell them when I need to. But yeah, that's going to take ages to sell. I can't be bothered to do that. Cannot be bothered. Takes too long. If there was an in-game auction house or a marketplace, I probably would do a bit more of that. Like selling and buying and trading and stuff. But it just takes so long to find buyers and you're sitting around waiting for someone. And like I could do it while I'm on stream, but also I don't want to leave my activity and then rejoin. And like that's annoying for people. I guess I could sell like Grendel locators. I think they go for about 20 plat each, don't they? Something like that anyway. But yes, now we're going to wrap. We're going to wrap and raid out. See who's live. Any of our friends live? Who can we say good day to? Huh. One of my friends is streaming, who hasn't streamed in literally like, I want to say at least a year. One of our friends, one of our lovely community members. Let's go say hello to them. They don't play, well, they do play Warframe, but they're not streaming Warframe. They're playing Hell Let Loose today. Please go and say g'day to Hawkrin. He's been around for a while. At least like, what, 3 years in our community? Yeah. I don't see him stream very often, but here he is. Doing a stream, so go and say g'day to him, please, and give him some love. Check him a cheeky follow if you haven't already, of course. And thank you all for being here. I appreciate it a lot, guys. I know it's been a while between streams, of course, but it's good to be back. Hopefully we'll get another stream in tomorrow. And then, of course, we'll play some more. I do want to play some more Rivals. Yeah, ever since we played in the $300,000 tournament, I really just want to play more Rivals as well. So hopefully we'll get some of those done. But yes, thank you all very much for hanging out tonight. I appreciate it. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed your streams, this stream. If you're not in the Discord, by the way, that's the best place to find us when we do go live. You'll get either notified when we go live if you want to, or chill and chat and talk shit for the most part. Yeah. Have a good night, everyone. That's it from me. Much love. Oh, and thank you all very much for your follows and subs today as well. I appreciate that. Yeah, couple of subs. Kanara, Pink, Ozzy. Thank you very much, guys. Much love. Appreciate it. Good night.